feeling kinda down, and been on forever in a row. Can I get a dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going nuts. You need a roar. Can I get a roar? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice surprise to get her off a bit. Don't live his life with the tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a roar? You can get a roar. The object of the day to put a smile on your face. All the fans know how much he appreciates. You can get a if you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a raw. Can I get a raw? You can get a raw. With those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a raw? You can get a if you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a raw. Can I get a raw? You can get a raw.
Good afternoon, morons. I'm not even sorry. Already. So hello to Samantha Cornell, Punkwala, Craig Adams, Dean Bailey, Christian, Megan, Margaret Kieran, Laura Holmes, Ghost in Chat, Paranormal Monkey. Congratulations on the 4K. Where did that come from? Aussie Cat, Hauntorium HQ, Gamax, Sane, Sandra... No, did I just make a name up there? I thought it was Sandra Picorni and I didn't. Glitter Flame, Simon Stevens, Lizzie Bell, Laura Holmes, I've said you, Greedy, Katie W, Cass McSass, Christian. Hey there, you bigger moron. I am offended that you call me a moron. It's a slur, don't you know? Good morning, Lord Beagle. It's really early in the morning for you, right? I can't believe moron made the slur list. So did idiot. Can't call people idiots. What else am I supposed to call them? The moronic idiots, all of them. Lurking and working, appreciate you, Sue. Many thanks for pushing the subs over the line, genuinely. You deserved it. Simple as that. Well, I'm offended that you're offended. This is the problem. The people that are complaining and that are offended, I'm talking about them. They're offended on behalf of people that may or may not be offended. Please stop using that word. Which one? Moron or idiot? Or stupid? Because apparently you can't call people stupid. I'm not changing. Granny G, how you doing? We'll be lurking and listening. Appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Good afternoon, darling Beardo. Excuse the lurking while cooking a roast. Cooking a roast on a Wednesday? The fuck witchcraft is this? Where's mine? I want a roast. Victoria and Brian the Kitty, hello. Beardo, it's Mr. or Mrs. Moron to you. Fair. You find that offensive? Growing up watching George Carlin. Yep. The whole family offended. The Archie Bunker can't be offended. Damn pansies. I bet you probably can't say that either. Hey, Beardo, I got Resident Evil Village on Steam yesterday for £8.74. If you've not played it before, that's an absolute bargain. Brilliant game. always time for a roast. Oh man, I want a roast now. Moron for me. I thought that was my name growing up. I'm not offended by the term because language has changed. You can call people stupid though, but if someone called me a moron, I would be offended for reasons that are related to the original use of it. Yeah, and this is the difference, right? I haven't looked at somebody with disabilities or learning difficulties or something like that and said, that's a moron because of any of those things. I'm calling out scam artists. I'm calling scam artists morons. If you see something people don't like, oh, Ellis, stop being such a snowflake. Honestly, just see what you want drives people nuts or offended. Everyone gets nowadays. You get over 4K and the newest comment from one of your followers. They have a go at the episode. That's the Beardo fact. Somebody's had a go at you. For what? Did it involve imps? Because you might have deserved that one. My dad made beef short ribs the other day. Ooh. Ooh. Roasts are yummy. They are indeed, Sean. They are indeed. All words in the dictionary should be... obviously, there's certain words that are probably still in the dictionary that I wouldn't use. But then it's the same sort of thing as people saying that I'm disrespecting the dead by taking the piss out of those two dead grifters, the Warrens. I don't care. You know, if I was to call Ian Watkins whatever I wanted, and somebody defended him, I'd be like, dead nonce. Okay. Same applies to the Warrens, or obviously noncing and, well, I would say it's on a different level, but, you know, Ed has been accused of some things. It'll be out roasts are or can be a daily event. How dare you shoot down having I wasn't shooting down a roast, I'm saying I wanted one. I think it has more to do with them trying to find reasons to cancel. Probably. People are always trying to find reasons to cancel me and fuck me up. Never works. Have you got a head injury wearing that bandage, right? Fucking headband. You look at it, I'm going to ban button on you. I'm going to ban your ass. And my objections were because she was hitting me and I said nothing about the colour of... What? Is this something people don't like? Oh, then stop being such a snowflake. I want to know what the comment was, Justin. Hello, Spange. Hello. How you doing? Well, too bad. True. Don Ronald, hello to you. I think it's time to ban this idiotic, stupid, moronic political correctness. I agree people have to have genuine needs. It's offensive, but people that troll deserve every verbal descriptive. Yeah. It's covering his receding hairline. There is no receding hairline. Look at that's grey, not the receding. Sod off, Justin. See? Do the man a favour. Do the man a favour. Try to give him some help. Help him on his journey as a YouTuber. Out of the kindness of my heart. And that's what I get. Abuse. Receding hairline. Beardo turned into Bret Michaels with a bandana. Suck my ass. I wasn't political. They're always using any excuse to blame you. Let's not get to Daily Mail. You missed the first bit. Someone called me racist because I objected to my stepmother hitting me. She happens to be black. I didn't say anything about that. It was yeah, and that's the thing. That is a thing that happens a lot. You call somebody out for something, and it'll be like, oh yeah, you've only called me out for that because of my skin colour. I've not really had... Actually, yeah, I did get called racist for calling the Sprat guy who did a spirit box in a graveyard, and I called him a fucking idiot. Somebody called me racist. I was picking on him because he was black. I don't know, I'm picking on him because he's a fucking idiot. He's disrespectful to graves. Beardo's just trying to hide the centre parting. I mean, the centre parting is greying already. I put my headphones on last night for my next video, and all you could see was forehead. I was so disappointed. Thing is, when you get to your 40s, it takes longer and longer to wash your face because there's more of it. I'm quite lucky. My hairline hasn't changed that much. Intelligently challenged. I don't think any of you guys are. What's going on with this fucking rug? Bunching up under me. Put my headphones on. John Boy, how you doing? Smurf had to go at me for being racist because I said I was black and blue. I'm gonna have to bring a new ban button over here. Jesus, that was terrible. Smurf had to go at you. Or a dick. Blank Faces, hello, how you doing? Welcome in. So I hope everybody's having a good, what are we, midweek now? Yeah, Wednesday, midweek. Everyone's having a good midweek. This week has started slow for me. I've only been accused of using slurs. I did lose my shit on live last night with the trolls. I always say don't care what colour, religion, sex you are. If you're a twat, you're a twat. Spot on. If you're treated as such, then so be it. How do you Moreau? I mean, more people than man cough cough. YouTube didn't notify me of the live tut poo tube. Grim Rascal, have you been drinking today? Beardo, your stand-up makes me feel old. Stand-up? I mean, I could have been a stand-up comedian. But I prefer to sit. Good afternoon, Crazy Ken. How are you doing? Word I don't think used often enough is pleb. Pleb is such a great word. It is, but doesn't it just refer... Doesn't the meaning... Now, I always called people a pleb when I was in school because I thought it meant you were stupid. But apparently it just means poor. Fast little nap you had there. Was it scared little Raven? Where did it... Pleb. We're bringing pleb back. Currently trying to book guests in for March and April. Fun times getting no responses. Well... That's because you forgot your friends. Tisk tisk. Don't say it. Don't say what? James is old. I don't care about your gender, religion, race, sexuality. Treat everybody equally. I think everybody is an asshole. Miss Last Night Live, was it a lucrative troll toll tax? It was in the end, yeah. Yeah. We had the usual lot come in on different accounts, version 5 and 6 and 7. Seems to me people are too damn sensitive these days. I'm 58 years old. I talk or I talk. I try not to be rude, but the rules change and I don't get the memo. True. If I'd actively known, nothing would have changed. Fuck it. I don't care. I am not dropping the word moron, stupid, or idiot because morons, stupid people, and idiots are offended. Fuck 'em. Only ever known pleb to be softer tone than idiot. Yeah, I think pleb refers to poorer people back in olden times. If you act like a moron, you get called a moron. If you quack like a duck, it's a bloody duck. Or it's the pastor pervert with 2 Pringles poking out of his mouth, pretending to be a duck because he's weird like that. Oh, what's up? I'm Wilkinson. Hello. Dennis Leary said I'm an asshole. You attract trolls like flies to shit. I do. I should make it my living. Oh, wait. I already get paid for them. Compensation for Fatty's fucking head. It's the reason we get told off and call people silly names because offensive, yet the most offensive person around is the President of the United States of America. What do you mean by that? He's a great president. Grab him by the pussy. How could you re-elect the man that shouted that? It's Beardo, sweet, kind voice that attracts the trolls. They secretly love him. They do. I think they touch themselves. Lubing themselves with their own tears. Pleb means lower class. There we go. I read and listened to a lot of Lindsay Davis Falco novels. Roman crime whodunits, and there's a lot of Roman society in them. I'm a bit lost there. Vicky Emming, how are you doing? Hello to you. Dennis Leary said I'm an asshole. What, like specifically to you, Megan? Did you meet Dennis Leary and he called you an asshole? Or is that a book or something he's read? I don't know. I read Asterix books. True. Pleb is plebeian. Don't be plebist. Plebist. Peasant is still the best put down. I've used peasant once or twice for pure comedy value. A good afternoon, Beardo. Checking in from Arizona. Bruce Lee White. How are you doing? As I said in the comments, we can't censor the whole language for a few people with paper-thin skin. True. Plebeian is a Roman word. So is plebist. Don't be so plebist. Robbie, working and lurking. I appreciate the work, lurking and working and lurking. Laura Holmes, I think we should start calling more people peasants. You fucking peasant. I've always been told the pleb means simpleton. Yeah, it was a class thing as far as I knew. Don't Dennis Leary call everyone an asshole though? Was Dennis Leary an actor? Or is he an actor? Wasn't he in Demolition Man? Didn't he play the poor people under the city in Demolition Man? And he's in one of the greatest Christmas movies that people always forget about called... Is it The Substitute? Or something like that it's called? Can't remember. Right, I'm moving to phone to do my chores. Lurking away. No worries, Cass. Gotta get my dad in half an hour. Don't you call me a peasant, you peasant. Malika, Greek for wanker. Yeah. Go and do your housework, you Malika. Hey, had Radley Quaid come into one of my live streams once. Probably a fake account, but I'm taking it. Yeah, I've had The Undertaker in mine, and I'm taking it. It definitely wasn't Coombsy. What's so bad about calling someone a pheasant? Birdist. Help, help, I'm being repressed. Comedian and actor, yeah. It is the one I'm thinking of. Kind of blondie colour hair. Peasants know a hard day's work is too much praise for some. True. True. I often found the hardest I ever worked in life was the most sweat I broke working. I think the trolls tried to muddy the water and tried to take and make it all about being PC. They get a little creep. Huh? They're little creeps trying to change the conversation. Yeah, because what they do by trying to say that I'm disablest or ableist or whatever the case may be, racist, whatever, they're just trying to distract from the fact that their favourite creators are fucking morons. He was in a lot and he sings I'm an asshole. It's on YouTube. All right. Right. I can't remember all the Christmas film. Wait, was it called The Ref? Wasn't The Substitute? Maybe it was The Ref or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. Great film. What is that I just saw on my screen there, but it's not in my chat? The tongue-punching fart box is in here. Yeah, I couldn't see it. Saw it flash up on the screen there, but I can't see it in my chat. What was that? This Leary is an actor, but he also recorded a song called Asshole, or The Asshole Song. Ah. Dennis Leary stole Bill Hicks' jokes. Did he? Yes, but Dennis Leary was Edgar Friendly in Demolition Man. See? I knew who he was. I got that bit right. I got something right. That's 2 streams in a row. What was I got asked last night, and I knew the answer to it? You're not ableist or disablest. Everyone annoys you equally. Exactly. They're all fucking... They're all morons. They're all morons. Equally. Apart from Ed. He's a nonce as well. Their creators are carrots. Exactly that. Can't please everybody. Monty Python had the first trans person on screen in The Life of Brian, and that was offensive. I mean... Yeah, do I even want to go down that rabbit? No. Comedy isn't comedy anymore. Everyone's too scared to say what they want to say, or... Most of the comedians I watch, when I say their name, people are like, oh, but he's disgusting. Like, is he? Or is the character he portrays on stage disgusting, and that's why it's funny? One of my favourite comedians of all time is Frankie Boyle. I know people hate Frankie Boyle, but it's an extension of him. It's not. Well, it might be his true thoughts, but I laugh anyway. Ricky Gervais. I think Ricky Gervais is outstanding. For somebody to go and do the Oscars and rip people apart like he does, fair play to him. I find it funny. Nicole, are you doing? Dennis voiced the saber-toothed tiger in Ice Age. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Had some morons knock on my door, told me to follow in the Book of Moron. Mormon! But didn't Monty Python do that for the effect? No, I don't. They just did it. They just got people dressed up. They cast themselves multiple times in numerous movies, and whether it was a man or a woman, they played those roles. But go back to old theatre. Because women were barely put on the stage, young boys were dressed as women. You love Roy Chubby. See, Roy Chubby Brown I don't like. Mostly because I saw like a documentary years and years and years ago, and it was like, holy shit, it's not a character. He really is a horrible, horrible bastard. Yeah, but Ricky Gervais, Frankie Boyle, who else do I laugh at? Jim Jeffries. Fucking love Jim Jeffries. Although some of his stories that I thought were made up for a comedy show turned out to be actually true. Like taking his extremely disabled friend to a brothel, but he did it out of the kindness of his heart. The story's incredible, but it was true. Because they ended up making a documentary about it. Or they tried and nobody would put it out. I love Jimmy Carr as well. I mean, most of the comedians I watch, Mrs. Geek is like, I can't watch them. I mean, my dad watches some really dark humour and stuff. But my dad will not watch Frankie Boyle. I put Frankie Boyle on in front of my dad. My dad's like, what the... Get this off. He is fucking disgusting. But I think that's more to do with Frankie Boyle ripping the royal family, because it was Frankie Boyle, right, that got banned from Mock the Week and pretty much TV in general for a Princess Diana joke. They only used male actors in Shakespeare back in the day. Absolutely. How are we? Tommy Tiernan. Very funny, great interview show where he doesn't know who he is interviewing until they walk out. Tommy Tiernan? I've never heard of that. I'll have a look at that. I like awkward comedy as well. Do you like The Office had that cringe element to it, and Extras had that cringe element? I like that sort of comedy as well. She had a few drinks with Bill Bailey. No idea he was a comedian at the time. I thought he was a mature student at uni. I'd love to meet Bill Bailey. Bill Bailey's just... he's a comedy genius and the most talented musician. The weirdest... I've seen him live a few times. But the weirdest lineup I saw him at was Sonosphere. It was a metal bill. All metal all weekend, and then on the Sunday night, in between Slipknot and Dream Theater, I think it was, Bill Bailey. And Bill Bailey had a bigger crowd than Limp Bizkit. It was incredible. Obviously, Bill Bailey's been in a lot of... Bill Bailey's been in a lot of TV comedies. The best one I can think of would be Black Books. If you've never seen Black Books, I don't know if the humour would land outside of the UK, but Black Books is one of my favourite sort of UK sitcoms. There's only 3 seasons. They're about 4 or 6 episodes, 30 minutes long. It's absolutely fucking hysterical. My partner killed himself when I joked with the police he died so I could park my bike. Half hour getting questioned if I'd murdered him. Fuck it. But some people deal with really horrible situations in their life through humour. R.I.P. Sean Locke, the best comedian. Sean Locke, yeah. Yeah, he'll be missed, or he is missed. He was a very, very good comedian. Obviously, he did a lot of TV comedy stuff. 8 out of 10 Cats do Countdown and stuff. The guy was hilarious. Seeing Bill Bailey in a room with less than 100 students before he got famous, his musical ability was incredible. Yeah, Bill Bailey is metal as fuck, though. He is, but, I mean, I've got DVDs of his shit from his early stand-up. The guy has just always been funny and just so good with music. Like when he did the rave of the BBC music and stuff. Very clever. I haven't heard Knocked Loose's new... I saw Knocked Loose about 3 years ago. My son got me into him. That's how old I am now. I discover new music through my son. Dylan Moran. You can't say Dylan Moran. It's too close to moron. Is a brilliant writer and performer. Absolutely. Only black books I know. Of course, Megan's going to take that dirty. I have the younger UK Conrad Mulden moved over here 10 years ago. Please take him back. I think Denmark might have ruined him. He explains Denmark quite funny to him. Dylan Moran is amazing. Yeah, he's briefly in. Oh, he's not briefly, but he's in Shaun of the Dead. And Bill Bailey. Is Bill Bailey in Shaun? No, he's not in Shaun of the Dead. He's in Hot Fuzz. He plays the twin custody sergeants. So Craig Charles at uni, he was pretty good back in the day. I like Craig Charles. Man, he passed away last year, and I got through it by watching you and Frankie Boyle. Appreciate that, Mr. Bucky. Instead of using the 2 words from your earlier video, you can call them Einzeller. It means a single-celled organism in Germany. They're releasing Marvel Legends Hulk hands. Smash debate. I'm not buying them. They're never the right size. I had the old version of them. They were kind of cloth, and when you bashed them together, they made bang noises, or they do the Hulk screaming and stuff. They've never been good. I thought they were, because it looked like they had the corner of the box in one of the other reveals they did. Dylan Moran got sober, though he's not as funny. Saw him last year. John Shuttleworth. I tell you what else I like. Welsh comedian. Rod Gilbert. Rod Gilbert and the cat that looks like Nicholas Lyndhurst. That's a firm favourite when I want to put a stand-up comedy DVD on. Hey Wayne, how you doing? Whenever I have a rough time, I always watch some Beardo. It helps me realise I could be much worse off. Thanks. Moron. Bill Bailey was the host of Cash Cab. What's Cash Cab? Bill Bailey lives around the corner from me in West London. His house is painted green and he has these massive palm trees and greenery outside. Ralph Fiennes lives... Hey, Mariel. Mariel? Yeah. You rich? Love Rod Gilbert. Yeah, I've started watching... On YouTube, there's Mock the Week compilations... Where the 6 of them stand 3 either side of the stage and they just go up to do one line on the microphone. Do you know the only one that I never find funny is Russell Howard. Russell Howard is the comedian for chavs. He just shouts something about fat bums or dicks and thinks he's hilarious. Makes himself laugh. And I'm always just sat there like, you ain't funny. You ain't funny when you did your news mocking show. You ain't funny now. Building a Meccano car with Malachi. Let's fucking go. Cash Cab is a trivia show where you get a cab and you do trivia to get money. Well, I didn't know that. So I've not really watched QI. Love Jeff Dunham. I like Jeff Dunham. He is a comedian for woke chavs. Yeah, I don't find him funny. He's had the odd thing he said that I've laughed at. Like when there was a time when he was taking the piss out of Boris Johnson. That was kind of funny. But for the most part, I don't find Russell Howard... In fact, if I think about it, there's a few Russells in the UK comedy scene. Russell Howard, Russell Kane, Russell Brand. None of them are funny. Russell Brand has been funny on occasion. But now he's like all hippie and shit, and he pushing vitamins. Oh my God, I watch too much American stuff. Russell Howard schoolboy jokes. Yeah. I tried to watch Russell Howard travelling with his mum. I watched the ghost hunting one they did. It was kind of funny. I wish I was rich. I mean, council flats around the corner from Long Grove they live down. You could have lied there. Could have said, yeah, I drink my tea with my pinky pointing. Have lunch on the lawn with old Bill. I watched Dinkton from Dirty Sanchez hurt himself. Most of us were teenagers when, or a lot of us were teenagers when Dirty Sanchez and Jackass came out. Obviously, having a Welsh version of it, I got some injuries from copying stupid shit they did. I've actually met most of them guys. Pancho was forever drinking in the club that I used to play in on the weekends. Dinkton had a skate shop in the town. What did I do? Raven? As far as I know, you haven't done a thing. Somebody giving Raven shit? Don't give little Raven shit. She's scared. Bloody hell. David Tennant lives in London nowadays. The rich part, obviously. The thing is, you can live in any rich part in London. There's always a shithole around the corner. I mean, I lived in Bayswater and everyone was like, oh, were you rich? No. There's just some rough parts and I lived there. I had a lovely view of a building site, but then the park. You still drink your Earl Grey with your pinky out. Thing is, I did it to mock for years, and now I do it all the time. Unless I've got a big mug, you know. Beard, have you watched Fluffy Gabriel Iglesias? I have not. James believes me for fucking. James argues with himself. Don't worry about it. Raven is always grounded and getting. I've only ever grounded Raven 2 or 3 times on this channel. To make him look, the 70s comedy was top tier. Love Steptoe and Son, In Sickness and in Health. I remember vague bits of 70s comedy. Probably so I wasn't born till the 80s, so it was still in syndication on TV. But I don't really remember any of it standing out to me because I'd have been too young to get the humour. I know I didn't like Steptoe and Son as a kid. As an adult, I've watched it. It's hilarious. But, you know, you need to ban yourself for seeing vitamins. Suck my ass. Unless you're walking to Mayfair, the place make you feel. I've walked down Mayfair just to walk down there. Just the car showrooms immediately made me feel like a pauper. Please, sir, could I have some more? Sip my tea with pinky pointing once. No, it just won't go down. That's what she said. That didn't even make sense. The Carry-Ons are funny. No, it looks. Yeah, Carry-On films I used to watch with my grandparents, but. You know those things your grandparents would put on and you just had no interest in it because old people watched it? The Carry-On movies were them. Robin Williams was a comedy genius. Not only a comedy genius, but an incredibly gifted actor as well. Incredibly gifted. The way he could switch between comedy, tear-jerking, and then really serious. And then, later in his career, utterly psychopathic. Dirty Sanchez and then dodgy VHS of Japanese death machines. Very impressionable stuff for teenagers in the day. It was. But Dirty Sanchez is the only one of those shows that made me throw up. I actually threw up watching Dirty Sanchez when Pancho drank the man fat. It was it was fucking cannibalism, wasn't it? And I was physically sick watching it. I haven't got the greatest stomachs anyway. But that made me. Oh, I was ill. Do you spell your name in Old English? Yeah, it's ye old, scared little raven. Good Will Hunting? Yes. Fantastic movie. Margot Robbie apparently lives in Battersea Power Station now. Does she? Why? Why? Ah, the pizza. Yeah, Dirty Sanchez was extreme. They made Jackass look like amateurs. Oh. Have you ever seen 70s comedy Love Than Ebert? Yeah, they'd never get away with that now. I don't think I've ever watched an episode of it, but I got a vague recollection of it. And obviously some of the jokes pop up on YouTube now and again, and you're like, oh. But then, growing up in the 80s, it was the norm. I'm not saying that. Look, I grew up in the Rhondda Valleys, and the Rhondda Valleys was inherently white. Really white. And you go to Cardiff, and obviously there were more races and stuff. The Valleys was such a racist place to grow up in. I'm not joking. And there were words that were said back then that you couldn't possibly say now that were just used in everyday speech. I don't think, like, people like my grandfather would have said the P one, but he didn't mean any harm by it. It was later when it came out that it was a racist term, and he really struggled not to say it. But the guys that owned the shop referred to themselves as the P shop. Dean Bailey, thank you for the 2 months. 2 great months. Firefly, thank you for the membership. Appreciate you. Memberships on this channel. Oh, cool. Faulty Towers. I loved Faulty Towers. Still love Faulty Towers. Living in Battersea Power Station. So it's like an origin story for a Batman villain. Yeah, in Tim Burton's universe, that's where the Joker was born. The 80s, everything started being tame. I guess so. Certainly the 90s. But I suppose it does depend where you were or where you are. If you lived in a city, then obviously life was different, because in the 80s, the Rhondda Valleys, it was almost a third world country I grew up in. Dean Bailey, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, my friend. Power Station is a great looking building, one of my favourites to spot on the way to my nan's. I've never seen it. Ye is still pronounced thee. They use the Y to represent the TH. Well, I didn't know that. The funniest skit from Faulty Towers was Basil beating the car up with a branch. That will never not be funny. Battersea Power Station. Right, I've got to have a look at this. Let's all look where Harley Quinn lives, shall we? Battersea Power Station. Whoa, she lives in there? What are you screen capturing there, you fucking dickhead? She lives in there! Young ones, absolutely. Oh, like, does she own all of it? What? Is there a shopping mall in there now? Hey, that's cool. Look at that. Can't see my chat when I got that open. What about that show where the foreign adults are in English? Forgot the name. I'm not sure what that is. In Old Norse, Raven is Revna. Battersea Power Station, you've never seen it. Does Mrs. Geek not have the Pink Floyd album? Probably, but I don't like Pink Floyd. They bore the piss out of me. Now it's a third world country with poor parking. Yesterday, before stream, Mrs. Geek, she bought a fireplace, a marble effect fireplace. Drove up the Rhondda Valleys, areas I've not gone to in decades, with good fucking reason. And I'm like, holy shit, I've got a Nissan Qashqai. Well, these streets are not built for cars parked both sides and a Qashqai. I drove up this road and there was just, the road stopped. The road stopped, there was just a hedge. And I'm like, right, I've got to reverse all the way back down here. The fireplace turns out not to be a marble effect fireplace, but a marble fireplace. My neck and my shoulder are fucking killing me trying to lift the bastard thing. Still hurts now. Children's TV show Brum now has viewer warnings about being in older times. A warning for being in older times. Careful, the trolls will accuse you of doxing Margot Robbie's address. I mean, it's a big fucking building. Good luck finding her in there. Mind your language. No. But it looks lovely. Enjoy work, Victoria and Brian the Kitty. Appreciate you. I will not mind my language, by the way. No. I refuse. Sent you a link to the apartments. Where have you sent it? Because I don't have anything open. I'm assuming Discord. Can't get better than marble effect than actual marble. I can when I'm picking the fucking stuff up. Whoa! 25 grand a month? What the fuck? Inside London's most expensive 25k per month apartments, Pico House at Battersea Power Station. Design-led properties in Battersea will set back the super rich more than 25 grand a month. 20... Some people don't earn that in a fucking year and they work their ass off for it. Yeah, lads, they come with champagne. Granny Annex. That's not 25 grand's worth though, is it? They sell that shit in Asda for 20 quid. Disaronno, listen. Nobody that can afford 25 grand a month is drinking Disaronno. I reckon Justin drinks Disaronno and Coke. They've got wooden flooring on the ceilings. Hey, this isn't worth 25 grand a month. They got a cuck chair! 25 grand a month for a cuck chair! I mean, the View is an old industrial complex. Ah, Margot, you got more money than sense. This is shit. Look at this. It looks like he's sort of the 50s. I don't like this at all. That's cool. I want a bar. I want a bar in here. We'll get rid of some of my toy. No, we're not. I want a bar. 25 grand. Holy shit. I'll keep my house, thank you. My house is better than that. Nothing wrong with Disaronno and Coke. Green Pink Floyd, pretty boring. Just going to say some people don't even make that a year. 25 grand a month. Some people have too much money. I mean, I assume that playing Harley Quinn made a millionaire. Don't knock the Dizzy. It's fucking horrible. My brother-in-law drinks it. Oh, the fuck you drinking that for? It's not even real alcohol, is it? There are people earning 25k a month selling their sweaty socks to weirdos. I'm going to start selling my socks. If they want real sweat, I'll send them my pants in June. Are you starting to go fund me to go move there, beardo? No. It looked shit, to be fair. 25 grand, I was expecting some suave shit, kind of suave shit? Something nicer than that what I just saw. It weren't that great. You're paying for the postcode, not the apartment. More fool people that are paying it. It's way too sweet for me. That's what it is, Donna. We're sweet enough, Donna. We are sweet enough. 25k, I'll build you a bar out your... Hey, I know how to use spirit level, and I'm sure I could build a bar. I'd like a bar in my house, come to think. I wouldn't, because nothing would last long enough. In fact, everyone took an hour out of the day for Christmas Day, thank you. You're very welcome. 25k and you have to live in a big smelly city. Yeah, true. I mean, Battersea's too close to London, right? Disaronno is for Christmas coffee. That's it for me. I've had it mixed with other drinks. Like there's a cocktail that Disaronno goes in. It's not too bad then. Look up Ian McKell's dress and see if you can tell which one it is. It's quite easy. Is it because it's shaped like Magneto's helmet? Wonder if all the utilities and insurances is included with the rent. For 25 grand a month, I'd expect a happy fucking ending at the end of the day as well. All the gear did a pub in a small van. Great video. Oh. A bar in your house. Don't give Mrs. Geek ideas. I wouldn't... That's an idea I'm going to give Mrs. Geek. How about we throw the daughter out and have an upstairs bar? Yeah. I've seen the homes of millionaires. No taste, cold, clinical, bloody awful. I'd rather my semi-gothic, semi-detached, you know? Doesn't look good enough to be 25k a month to me, 1.5k a month, and that's pushing it. I've seen council flats decorated better than those 25 grand things. Sorry. That's the thing when you haven't got no money. You take pride in everything you do have. Just saying. My neighbour has created a bar out of his shed. He adapted the wall so it opens to make a bar counter and it has it all lit. Looks really cool. I want one up our garden, but we've got horsetail and knotweed and shit up there. We can't do anything with it. The Shrano and Red Bull is so sweet. Oh, no. I couldn't drink that. But if you built a bar, use a spirit level, the pints would slide to you. True! What would you like? Hey, Crazy Katie. Gavstar, not my helmet. What? People forget the crap from the past and think it was an amazing time of freedom and joy. My memories are of stuff being swept under the carpet a lot. Thatcher giving Savile a knighthood. Yep, to be fair, Margot also owns houses in California. So you know it's when it... What? So you know it's a when in the UK apartment. Yeah, true. Power Station Hill is good enough for a Motorhead guitarist. Power Station Hill? He's not still living there, is he? You're talking about Filthy Phil, right? Is he still living on Power Station Hill? We weren't able to decorate the house due to legal advice from solicitors. Yeah, but you've had... I'm assuming that's an issue to do with mould and stuff, and there's got to be records kept and whatever. Little Geek, you listening to this? She's in work. She's in work. I can get away with what I want. Last night, I came off stream, and the smell in the house was incredible. I thought my wife was cooking. It was Little Geek. And she made... They were kind of like tacos, but they were pockets. It was like cheese and spicy chicken and... Oh! Fucking beautiful. Man's for sale close to my old home if anyone's interested. Only 1.8 million. Noel Gallagher apparently took a look. Fucking keep it. That twat moves in there, it'll be worthless. Beardo's Their Pub coming soon. Pint of Poltergeist Pilsner, please. Beardo themed pub. We've... For... Filthy Phil passed... Did he? Did he? I've got two of them mixed up. Because one of the guys from Motorhead, his son owns the recording studio in Lantrisant called Shoebox. We used to record there. And I remember going to record a demo there, and I had a Motorhead vest on. No, he wasn't. Oh, it wasn't Phil. Who the fuck was it? He used to come to our college all the time. Filthy Phil is the drummer. Yeah. Ah, it's completely fucking gone over my head now. I mean, he was the only Welsh guy in Motorhead. But his son owns a recording studio and practice space. And he used to come down to our college and stuff. His dad. But I turn up to this recording studio and all of Motorhead's gear is stacked up in the studio, ready to go on tour. I walked in, because obviously it was all branded. This is years ago. It's all branded with Motorhead stuff, and I've got a Motorhead vest on. And then bumped into... It's gone. It's completely gone. The fuck was his name? Is his name? I've got to look it up because it's bugging me now. Phil Campbell. Of course it's Phil Campbell because he... Oh my god. His son plays in a band, Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons, and that... Yeah. I just completely brain farted. Beardo's Pub, the only place for confirmed spirit. Me and Mrs. Geek years ago were considering starting a pub. Not a haunted pub or anything like that, just as a business, but nah, not anymore. No, it's not Fatima Whitbread, you fathead. Yeah, Phil Campbell. It is Phil Campbell. Welcome to old age. Oh, it's getting scary. Picture his face. I can picture his face. And his son, Todd? Todd Campbell's his son? I think so, anyway. Later, Wayne. I'll be back in a bit. Don't miss me too much. Who said that? Phil Taylor was the drummer. Phil Campbell. Yeah. I mean, they're both called Phil first. Phil. Hey, appreciate you, Nana Hef. Was I wrong? Yes. Yes, you were. I'd like to run a haunted pub, though. It'd be weird, though, wouldn't it? Because you'd have Mrs. Geek pulling pints and stuff, and I'd be in the corner live streaming, but with people in the bar. It'd be carnage. Imagine doing a live stream in a bar with other people there. I was bought a pub about 7 years ago. My brother and I talked about opening a bar together years back. Yeah, me and Mrs. Geek wanted to do it, but in the UK, I don't know if it's the same in the US, Stevie. In the UK, the pub industry's fucked. Proper fucked. He was very talented. Shut up, James! You're not helping my memory here. Filthy Phil and his bastard sons. It wasn't Phil Taylor, he was a darts player. I thought Phil Taylor was a snooker player. I don't know, I don't watch sport. Haunted pub with live cameras. We discussed that. There's a place in Cardiff called the Rummer Tavern, and it's the oldest inn or pub in Cardiff. Directly opposite the castle, and the lease was up on it before Christmas. We were like, it's reportedly haunted. Could we turn that into a haunted venue that's unlike the other ones? But because it's brewery owned, you'd struggle to get it off the ground with a brewery. I think then it was up for sale, but somebody bought it, and we just haven't got the money to even attempt to try something like that. We don't know how to run a pub. It's tough to get a bar or restaurant to do well. Ian McKellen has a pub. It's 3 doors down from his house, and the actual Gandalf staff is in it. Wow. I want to go. It was not Fatima Whitbread. Who the fuck is Fatima Rip? Wasn't she a runner? Bloody hell, my window cleaner is called Phil Taylor. I mean, it's quite a normal name, right? Are we summoning Phil? What? Cooper's Pub live stream does well on YouTube. Coomsy, get the Dandalf's Pub. Oh my god. Get to Gandalf's Pub. Hey, Krista in Canada. How are you doing? Phil Domino's is calling you. It's not. There's the Red Lion Pub in North Yorkshire Moors. Foundations from the 13th. I ain't moving. Excuse me. I ain't moving up there. The fuck would I go to Yorkshire for? Visiting it is enough. Javelin Eric. She did javelin, etc. Kind of sporty. I was kind of on the right track. It can be. It was called the Grapes. Quite a nice pub, actually. And he's a regular. Probably has a hiding hatch from his house. Or secret hatch, probably. She chucked the javelin, Beardo. I've just heard. Cooper's is good for a laugh when you're stuck. Live chat and get lively, though. Not a mod to be seen. Oh. You don't see many people. Obviously, you get the IRL streamers that stream every day of their existence, no matter where they go and what they're doing. So they stream from like fucking Wagamamas and shit. I couldn't do it. But if I owned a pub and we branded it like the Beardo thing, I would literally stream in the bar. So everyone coming in and having a drink and like wave to live stream and shit. That'd be cool. Beardo, you'd be too close to Dorky. Exactly. Exactly that. I have 3 other friends called Toby, and it's so funny when somebody says Toby and we all answer. What if the Slaughtered Lamb from American Werewolf in London is a real pub? It is a real pub, but it's not in London. It's in Wales. The Slaughtered Lamb is a real pub. I don't think it's called the Slaughtered Lamb, but it is a real pub, and it is in Wales. In fact, I'll find it for you. I'm going to make a trip there one day. It's not a single real location, but a combination. Crichdan in Powys, Wales. Oh, the exterior scenes are filmed at a cottage. Powys. The interior were filmed at the Black Swan pub in Surrey. Oh, man! It's all been a lie! The exterior of the pub, it's not even a pub. It's a fucking house. Oh, that's sad. They only used the outside of a house as the pub. Oh, I'm fucking devastated. I always thought the entire pub was in Wales. I've worked at Sheffield's most haunted pub. It's now a Starbucks. Oh. Well, I can't do a road trip there because it's only the exterior and it's a private residence. Ah. If you're in Yorkshire, you'd be near Yorkie. If me and Yorkie lived too close together, we'd kill each other. I can't show you because it's somebody's house. It's never been a pub. Quite like to see Beardo run a haunted pub and do his best Peggy Mitchell. Get out my pub! Do it to everyone. Even when my mates turned up. Weege Brothers turned up. Get out my pub! And call in the heavies. Mama Geek, get him out. Ah, I always thought the pub was real. Obviously, I knew it wasn't called the Slaughtered Lamb. But the inside was shot in Surrey and the outside is just somebody's fucking house. Oh. Fatima is an icon. Well, she must be because I kind of heard of her and I don't watch any sports. Ah, man. I'm really disappointed with that now. Really disappointed. What else was filmed in Wales that's cool? The end of the Brad Pitt zombie film. That was filmed in Wales. Good afternoon, Richard Larson. How you doing? Don't dox the werewolf. I can't now. It's not even a real pub. I thought you knew that, Beardo. No, I genuinely thought it was a pub. I thought it was a pub they changed the name for it, and it was in... I'm done. I'm done. Fuck you all. You've ruined this stream. Twin Town. Yeah, I'm not going filming down there. It's still rough as fuck. Ghost must be devastated finding out that you can haunt the coffee shop now. Oh, can you imagine that? Being stuck in a Starbucks with all those pretentious tweed-wearing wankers. Oh. Chips. Pissed on. Ah, man! That's gutting. I honestly thought that I thought they'd shot the externals and internals at a pub in Wales. And it's just a house. God damn. Yeah, I'm glad I found it now instead of trying to fucking find it and then realising. You worked on Twin Town? Really? That's amazing. See, I was a teenager when Twin Town came out. Such an amazing film. Beardo or Chips? Fucking answer best be Beardo. I presumed it'd be a real pub out in the mall somewhere. I knew it was in Wales. It's just a fucking cottage. Devastated. Devastated. I've been to some, like, world famous pubs in the UK. Like, obviously the Blind Beggar being one of them in London. Obviously to do with the craze and stuff. Starbucks overrated. Starbucks is shit. Over expensive crap. I don't like Starbucks coffee. I don't like Costa either. Costa always tastes like it's burnt. microphone is like a fluff. I need one of those rollers with gravy on. What? If you opened your own pub, what would you call it? I don't know. I mean, if it was already an established place with a haunted history, like the Rummer Tavern, I would keep it the Rummer Tavern, and I would try, because we went in there 2 years ago to ask about me doing a ghost hunt there, and they said I could, and then they changed ownership. We'd gone in, and they'd, like, all the old brickwork, they dot and dabbed plaster over it. They turned the place acrylic white, and they had all these neon signs with Cardiff City. They turned it into a sports bar. I was mortified. And the new owner was like, yeah, you can do a ghost hunt. Yeah, no, thanks. It looks shit. You've got, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of year-old brickwork, and you've covered it over. I think whoever's got it now have taken it all back. The Chuff Inn. The Bearded Spectre. The Bearded Clam. Oh dear. The K2 of DR60 Inn. Probably not. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. Disgusting. I mean, obviously, there's got to be some protection on this building because of the age of it. So whatever they did, they must have built a frame and just covered the walls that way. The Pleb Inn. Bearded Clam. I mean, that just sounds like an 80s vagina, right? I'm not calling it that. Are they building a new bar when Bobby Mackey's was? I have no idea, to be honest. The Bearded Moron. Can't call it that. You can call it the Bearded Clam if Cheryl has a special drink. Ah, dear. In Newport, the Murringer has been a pub since the 1800s, but had a pub on that since the 1500s, up from Le Pub. I used to be in the Le Pub all the time, but I've never been in the Murringer. Is that what it's called? I might have been. Bearded Clam sounds like a corn title. The Way In. The Debunk Inn. There we go, the Debunk Inn. Yeah, I mean, Mrs. Geek would like to do a pub and restaurant far more than I would, because, I'm fucking lazy. And I don't like people that much. You lot are fine. But me dealing with drunk people, even when I go out in the piss, drunk people annoy the shit out of me. I hate them. Anyone got a spoon? I got loads. Loads. Our local had a shop named the Goat's Gash. I'll put that in my mouth. The Bearded Clam sounds like a horror movie. Bearded Carrot. The Spoon Inn. Oh, come on. Just being mean now. Fucking Spoon Inn. Spoon Inn. Ha! The Troll Tax Inn, because that's what is funded. Hey, I wish it funded a fucking pub. Holy shit. You could call it Ghosted. Yeah, I'd like something with a history. We're just hypothetically speaking, because I ain't got a clue how to run a fucking pub. I've worked in them. No clue how to run them. I want to say I've worked in them. I pulled pints for like 6 months, and then I was put on the door. They only annoy you when Dorky makes us all sing the Backstreet Boys. That was hideous. Absolutely hideous. If you don't know what Coombs is on about there, I walked into the Lavs, did my business in the local Weatherspoons, walked out, and the entire pub was just staring at me singing the Backstreet Boys, with Yorkie and Louise acting like the shittest conductors you've ever seen. I could have fucking died. The purple-headed warrior. Call the pub that! The pub should be called the Spirit Level. I'd move to the UK just to be a regular or work in the pub. Nicole, you're hired. But, you know, that's like I watch castles, manors being restored, taking the plastering off walls and finding paintings that have been covered up. It's mad. I don't understand why they do it. No clue why they do it. Sadly, somebody already has spoons. Yes, J.D. Weatherspoons, though, innit? Not the spoons. That the at the beginning makes a world of difference. Yeah, like if I was ever to do it, it would have to have some form of haunted history, so I could double up the business, you know. Pints, ghost hunts. I'm a live streaming 3 businesses in one building. Be epic. As long as we could live there as well. The Inebriated Investigations pub. That's only with 3 spires. Mike, oh, how are you doing? I want a job there. Raven, you're hired too. No problem. Fuck Knuckles. You can't call a pub Fuck Knuckles. Have you seen the poshest Weatherspoons in the country? I have. I actually have. The Piles and the Poltergeist. Come on! Fuck's sake. Yeah, I've seen the poshest Weatherspoons. Have you seen there's a posh Greg's now as well? There's a Greg's restaurant in the UK. All of us would be customers as well. Hey, imagine that pub with 65,000 people turning up. They'd be fucked. It's a stadium. Vicky Emming, thank you. Thank you very, very much for the 20 gifted that you just dropped on this channel. You bloody legend. Thank you, Vicky. Guys, if you've been gifted today, I know the guys that were gifted earlier have dropped thanks. The guys that were in, please thank Vicky. Oh, fuck me. Trent's got gifted. If he gets an alert for that, he'll be in you. Beardo's bullshit in. Beardo got a membership in his own channel. What? How have I got a membership in my own channel? Where? The give in. I did. Oh, my main channel got gifted. Weatherspoons in Dublin, actually really cool. It has an old church inside. So there's a Weatherspoon in Cardiff with a glass lift in the centre. It's really nice. Beardo, you've got to thank him too. I will thank Vicky. Her. Thank you for my gifted membership to my channel, Vicky Emming. I really appreciate it. Beardo gets scared or gifted by Vicky Emming. Should do a mobile pub. You can travel the UK and make it look like Ecto 1. That'd be a claims nightmare, I bet. What would be? There's a pub near us. The old landlord tried to get poltergeist insurance. Really? Can you imagine phoning? Hello, direct line. How can I help? We've got a poltergeist, and I require some specialist insurance, please. You would make a brilliant landlord of a pub. I wouldn't, because piss people annoy me. I spend so long on the doors. Even when I go out drinking, I can't get out of that mindset on occasion. And now and again, something will happen in a pub, and I'll go to move, and Miss Skeeks, you don't do that anymore? Oh, yeah. I've also told doormen off for behaving like assholes, too. Yeah, pints keep flying off the bar. I need insurance, please. Are you mental? Hang up. My friend has a pub in a van, and it's awesome. Ooh. You didn't get it. Didn't get what? Didn't get what? Pub near us, and the old landlord tried to get poltergeist insurance. What's to get? Are you taking the piss? Well, if I didn't get it, it's because it wasn't fucking funny, Paul. Could I get a job at the pub? I could cook the food. Hired. Hired. Beardo pub would be empty as he'd ban everyone. True. But imagine it. You guys would actually see me run around the corner and smack people over the head with Molyneux. Out! You're banned. Get out my pub! Whack! Posh Greg's, what's next? Posh Tesco. Tesco finest, darling. Tesco finest. They make banging sandwiches. Tesco finest. Depends how mashed and adventurous they're feeling. How you doing, Mr. Don't Scare Clay? Good food like toad in the hole with mash and gravy. Oh, proper pub grub, yeah. Yeah, none of this pretentious cack. Pub grub. But if we can get like somebody from the deep south in America over, and then we could do a themed night where we do like Cajun food and stuff. Be epic. And then the next week we could get some of the people from like Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Holland, and they could do dishes. It'd be cool. You should see the Tesco's in Dorset. They posh as anything. Crow's Pub would be called Hot Dog and Mayo. It'd be a shithole as well. The landlord didn't get the insurance. It wasn't a joke. It was true. Swear down, bruv. Swear down, bruv! Get out my pub! He didn't get the insurance. Oh, he didn't get the insurance. Right. Week is flying by. How was the Warzone sesh? It was alright. We didn't run into a single hacker, which was nice. I'll bring the Swedish meatball. I love Swedish meatballs. I once asked when Annalise to bring Swedish meatballs over when she came to visit. Forget it. Completely got wrong where she's from. I can cook Cajun barbecue and Mexican food. Oh, I love Mexican food. Beardo's Viking Tavern. I nearly shaved my head back up to there the other day. Yesterday. I was trying to convince Mrs. Geek to shave my undercut back in because I'm sick of these pokey out bits. She was like, you'll regret it. So probably. But I regret to cut my hair off in the first place. At least it'll tie up properly. Our vegan burger will be called Bad to the Bone. With the greatest of respect, Cass. I'll eat vegan and vegetarian food because some of it is really nice. I'll have to have a side helping of meat so I feel like a proper man again. But I would not put something in my mouth called Bad to the Bone. Not just because of her. I just don't want to put something called bone in my mouth. Ever eat from Josper Grill? I've never heard of that. Mexican food never gets old, but if it is, stay away. I love Mexican food. Alice go to IKEA and say, here you go, Beardo. That's pretty much what she told me to do. Said she doesn't live there, she lives in Canada. Fuck off and buy my own from IKEA. Pick apples. I pick them. From Tesco. Will it give you the squits? What? A side of meat to feel like a man again. Fair apologies. No, I got mates. Obviously, I was in the hardcore punk scene for years. And obviously they were all total anarchists and vegans and vegetarians and, you know, we would play anti-hunt shows and stuff like that. And they would always have like vegetarian food or vegan food. You'd do like a 6-band bill and there'd be food halfway through. Always bizarre shows to play, great fun. And I'd always eat the vegan food. I was like, this is really nice. As long as there's flavour in something, I don't care what it is. I'm more worried about bad word being in the name. Yeah, don't want to put anything bad in your mouth, do you? Look forward to the premiere tonight. Yeah, I went to read you last night. Well, I went to read Clay's channel last night, and everyone was like, she's put it off for Dave. Well, that's fucking her fault then, isn't it? My Swedish mate buys his own from your Swedish mate buys from IKEA. That's a myth. I'll make sure I eat enough meat to cancel out the vegans. Beardo, my son Josh has arrived. Can you please say hi? Josh, Gav Starson. Hello, how are you doing? Did you ask for a fox steak at the... Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. A lot of these gigs are put on by hunt saboteurs. If I had said something about a fucking fox... Whoa! Nah, I got enough trouble as it is at these shows. I'm always in trouble at these shows because I wasn't part of the life, you know? They quickly sussed me out by my Slayer t-shirt, my long hair, and my big beard. I didn't look like a punk. They were like, you look like a metalhead. I am. Just singing a punk band because it's fun. Not a vegetarian, but the meat-free Big Mac is the tastiest burger McDonald's make. I've never tried it, but I'm not. I will eat. I will eat vegan food because some of it is fucking delicious. IKEA isn't cheap anymore. They must finally be making money from food. I haven't been to IKEA in ages. I need to go because I can't afford it yet, but I want to replace all of these wooden cabinets with glass cabinets. But holy shit, is it expensive now. Spaghetti can handle the Italian grub night. I don't know why everyone thinks that, like, the Italians are good at cooking. Lasagna and bolognese is easy to make. I can make that. Though, of course, if you showed a bottle of Dolmio to an actual Italian, they'd slap you in the fucking face and be like, that is not ragu. Punk's going to be some of the most conservative people I know, but mostly they're great. Yeah, punk shows were always fun to play. Good fun people. I just wasn't one of them. If done correctly, vegetarian and vegan food could be... yeah, I don't care. Food is food. If it tastes good, it tastes good. I don't care what label is on it or what's not in it, as long as it tastes good. Except tofu. Tofu is shit. Tofu doesn't taste of anything whatsoever. Mackie D's actions have... Mackie D's had vegan stuff for ages, haven't they? Although, some vegan food, you got to call it out. Or vegetarian. Anyone remember Linda McCartney pork sausages? Vegetarian. It says fucking pork on it. How can it be vegetarian when it says pork? Although vegetarian sausages are nice. The ones that Tesco used to do as part of their breakfast, their vegetarian sausages tasted nicer than the cheap fucking meat ones they were using. To be fair, I don't know many vegans that will eat tofu. I thought you said raccoon and not ragu. Nobody's going to eat a raccoon. Well, Angry Cajun probably would. He wouldn't even cook it. The fucking weirdo. Yeah, tofu's bad. I like falafel. Falafel. How do you say it? Falafel. Falafel. One of them. I like that as well. I'm allergic to tofu, I think. Guess I'm not missing out on much. I don't even know what tofu is, but it's shit. I went to my mate's house. He's vegan, and he put on a Sunday dinner. I was like, what the fuck is this? Wait, where's the meat? He's like, you've got a nut roast. Like, fucking excuse me. Do not invite me around to your house for Sunday dinner and then give me a nut roast. And he's like, taste it. Well, I don't want to put your nuts in my mouth. Then he was actually really, really fucking nice. Tofu is soy. Oh. Greg's vegan sausage roll is nicer than normal ones. I've tried it. They are quite nice. Best tofu I had was pressed and marinated for a few hours and smoked it. Still fucked my tummy up though. See? This is why vegans and vegetarians look ill all the time. Because they're eating fucking tofu. It wasn't anything rude. I think people who say tofu... I think people who say tofu is... What? I think people who say tofu is just as good at cope. I think what you're trying to say there, people that think that tofu... People that say tofu is good are just coping. Absolutely. It's fucking horrid. You're sensitive to soy. Smoked tofu isn't too bad. I'm not much of a fan of smoked food. I don't like smoked or peated whiskey either. Come to think, I don't like anything smoked. Come to think of it, yeah, I don't like smoked food. How the hell do you cook a nut roast? I don't know. I don't even know what's in it, but it was nice. Let's Google what a nut roast is made of. Nut roast is a base of mixed nuts, walnuts, cashews, hazelnuts, almonds, breadcrumbs, and finely diced vegetables, onions, carrots, celery, mushrooms, sautéed in oil. Key binders include egg. Egg? He's a fucking vegan and he's been eating egg! What a twat! Oh, flax eggs for the vegan... What's flax egg? What the hell is a flax egg? I never had no bird called a flax. I'm joking. Flax eggs are a popular nutrient-dense vegan egg substitute used in baking to bind ingredients together. It's created by mixing ground flaxseed, sounds delicious, with water and creates a gelatinous, gloopy mixture that mimics binding properties of an egg. That sounds fucking horrible. That sounds fucking horrible. Have I ever seen a UFO? I don't think so. I've seen weird things in the sky, but I wouldn't have said like it was an alien life or an alien craft. My wife thinks she has. You mentioned the Sally House basement yesterday. It was really interesting. I made a video with some extra content if you want to learn more off stream. I'm going to check that out actually, because apparently that basement's been locked for 2 years, but it's only open some times of the year, yet the rules do seem to break for some people. A lot of people in the comments that have been there, and they're like, yeah, I wasn't allowed in there, but this team have been in the time that it's closed, and they were allowed in. I was vegetarian for about 7 years, school date if I could do it, and then one day smelt mum's Sunday roast lamb dinner, and from then on, back on track. I couldn't give up meat. It's actually okay, it doesn't taste anything. I've taken soaked flaxseed for things before. Food source, fibre, and omegas. Ah. Didn't know flax plant laid eggs. Exactly. Smoked fish? No. Yeah, I like a barbecue, but that's not smoked though, is it? It's flame grilled. Tried giving up meat. Didn't work very well. Same as me with booze. I mean, I've given up beer. I haven't had beer for I don't know how long. Go to Wigan. The tit has loads of UFOs in his house. Just sit outside, isn't it? Small in bacon. Huh? The only meat I get nowadays. Whoa, now! The water chickpeas can be used instead of egg. No difference? Tofu is very versatile. At the moment, I'm teaching myself Japanese cookery. Tofu features a lot. Japanese probably know what to do with it, whereas in the UK, not a clue. They just put squares of tofu with like some vegan gravy and like, yeah, there's lunch. No, it's not. Throw that out. I ain't eating polystyrene today, sir. Definitely seen two crafts that flew in like ending a scene before, gone in the blink of an eye. I know a vegetarian who loves jelly sweets. Yeah, we had a friend that was a supposed to be vegan or vegetarian, all the better, but he was the preachy type. The type that when you put meat to your face would be like, you know what's in that, do you? You know animal. And I'd be like, listen, I don't fucking judge you for fucking licking daffodils or whatever the fuck you do. Don't have a part of me for eating what my teeth were made to eat. What did we call him? We called him Cheegan. Cheegan, the cheating vegan. Because when he was pissed, we caught him in a kebab shop. And he reckons that whatever he was eating was vegetarian, and we knew it fucking weren't. But then when he poured his yogurt and mint sauce on it, we were like, that's not vegan. Then we went on tour, and he did it again. And we grassed him up to all his vegan meats. And he was called Cheegan for years because he had an attitude problem about people eating meat. And then he'd fucking eat it when he was drunk. I like barbecue food, I just don't like smoked food. Yeah, I haven't tried much in the way of Japanese food. I really haven't. Obviously, I did that raw fish bollocks with the rice. I don't like rice, so I don't like raw fish. And then I ate that wasabi. That was not a good day at all. Daughter loved it because she had a £25 platter of fish. You're forgetting words again. Daffodils are quite poisonous. The bulbs are poisonous, right? I know daffodil. I nearly said daffodildo then. Daffodil bulbs are highly poisonous. Wasn't there a case in the UK where somebody used daffodil bulbs but disguised them as onion in food to poison their husband? I'm sure that was a thing. Or is it an urban legend? I bet it's an urban legend. Oh, they are highly toxic and poisonous to humans. Right, so daffodil. 1999. A pensioner. Oh no. A partially sighted pensioner died after eating daffodil bulbs, which he mistook for onions. A couple in Bewdley mistakenly eating daffodil bulbs, thinking they were onions. Oh my god, there's loads of people. Doesn't seem to be a murder though. Oh wait. UK website Poison Garden does the stories people have been poisoned by daffodils, occasionally on purpose. Ooh. Occasionally on purpose, like the student who was so terrified he'd fail his exam, he ate a daffodil bulb so he'd get quick. What the fuck? So he'd get sick during the exam and was able to retake the exam when he better prepared. Oh my god. It's a story of the daughter-in-law who was pleased to find a bag of onions in her mum-in-law's and left. What? In her... A bag of onions her mum-in-law had left, so she cooked them into a family meal. It wasn't until after dinner she listened to a voicemail where her mother-in-law asked if she planted the daffs yet. She realised she felt a little queasy and thought, right, where's the murders then? See, that article was a fucking lie. Told me there was, so it's an urban legend by the look of it. You had no idea they were highly poisonous. I knew they were poisonous to animals, and I remember hearing a story of somebody chopping up daffodil bulbs, cooking them as onions to kill her husband, but I can't find anything online, so it's obviously an urban legend. My husband is a hibachi chef. I don't know what that is. What's a hibachi chef? Went to hibachi. What's hibachi? Teppanyaki. Traditional Japanese heating device. Small oven top the firebolt. Oh. Hey, there's one in Cardiff. Volcano Japanese. Ain't fucking eating something called volcano. I don't want lava spewing out of me. Volcano Japanese in Cardiff. Let's have a look. See, that is not an advertisement. That is a fucking warning. It looks nice though, doesn't it? Menu. Let's see what they cook. Nah. Not eating that cack. We have an a la carte menu and all you can eat menu. See, all you can eat places. I worry about that. Ooh, tempura prawns, tempura chicken, deep fried squid. Oh, I've eaten loads of this stuff. I have eaten Japanese in California. Oh, that's sushi stuff in it. Nah. Sashimi, no. Vegetable geezer. I ain't eating a vegetable geezer. What the fuck? Yeah, I wouldn't be going there. There's not enough there that I like. Oh dear. Oleander is Oleander? I've never heard of that. What's that? Have you thought about doing some true crime videos about past serial killers, etc.? Would be interesting. There's too much of it on YouTube, to be fair, by people that know far better than me. And the true crime community are fucking lunatics. I know a few of them. Very nice people. But if you think the paranormal is bad for going at each other, you want to see the true crime community. Staying the fuck out of that. I eat daffodils all the time. You get used to having 3 feet and webbed armpits. Beardo, you will eat the Jamaican food and you will enjoy it. Probably. You don't eat the food, you go to catch the shrimp and watch the onion volcano. Ramen is amazing. Oh, we've got a cupboard full of ramen. I love ramen. Damn you, Beardo, I want hibachi now. Sorry. I haven't eaten either. I had a oleander. It was lovely. I don't know what that is. Is that a plant? Yes, Pink Angel, you are late. I'm glad you're feeling better, though. What is an... I've never heard of this. What is an oleander? What is it? Learning with chat. Alright, it's a plant that's highly powerful. Powerful? Poisonous. Oleander plant. I think I've got them tattooed on me, haven't I? No, I haven't. There's something that looked like that in my original sleeve for my left arm. I was like, I don't want flowers in it. Get the flowers off! Little pink princess. Mrs. Geek said the Jamaican food looked lovely. Yeah, I don't know if she'd be able to eat any of it though, because it's coated in stuff. The mushroom killer was interesting. Lives in Australia. A flowering bush, but the leaves are toxic. See, there was I found another Fred and Rose West thing. Morbid curiosity. They disgust me, but I found another Fred and Rose West thing on YouTube this morning that I watched. Them people were fucked up. Ugh. The flowers from potato plants are poisonous. Surely not. I mean, you're smarter than me, so... Flowers on my back and a purple phoenix. I do have flowers on me somewhere. Not that arm. Oh, they. I got little bits. Latest, Megan. I'm not saying anything about a toxic bush. Probably safer not to. I heard you say fart better than you. What? I didn't say that. Did I say that? I don't think I did. My sleeve is more comic style and has zombies, plants and stuff. Awesome. I mean, my arms... My arms are a mess because I've been getting tattooed since I was 15, so there's like cartoony stuff on there. I've got like a cartoony Reaper, I've got a Bart Simpson and stuff, but then I've got all skulls and demons on this arm. But in the middle of it, there's a name with a heart and flowers. I should have listened to my parents and got tattooed later in life. Sorry, my microphone was flopping. Flopping again. On today's Learn with Beardo, we reviewed the world's toxic plants, bits of plants to identify them so we know when people are using them against us. Exactly. If you go to an enemy's house and the daffodil bed has been dug up, don't eat the food. Beardo, you need to look at images of hibachi grill restaurants to understand they cook the food at your table. Oh, I know what you mean now. I know what you mean now. Actually, I've had squid cooked like that at the table. Like this dude. I know what you mean, yeah. I've eaten somewhere like that. But how come you can do that? If you're cooking a barbecue and there's flames on it, you get the squits. Can't cook a burger like that, you get the squits. Who let you have tattoos when you were 15? Not my parents. I hid them. I had one when I was 15. The Bart Simpson on my arm there. I had it when I was 15. Hid it until I was 16, because then I had the Big Reaper on my arm, and my dad saw it. And he was none too impressed. I was like, I've had that one as well. By the time I was 16, when I was 16, I had the Bart, the Reaper, the flames on my wrist. I covered one of them over. I had the flames on my wrists, and I had a tattoo on my stomach by 16. By 18, I'd had 3 down my back, and my horrible tribal. You haven't had your first tattoo yet? What sort of goth are you? Hand in your goth card. Or make up for it and get spiderwebs tattooed on your titties. Goths are doing that now. The squits in. Don't rush to get a tattoo, because you'll end up with a mess on your arms like what I've got. And my daughter, she's like, I'm going to get patchwork done. I was like, oh, you're going to regret that. 2 years later, she's like, I kind of regret where I've had some of these. She likes the ink, but she doesn't like where she's had them done. Goth, I'm not a goth. Raven, look at your profile picture and tell me you're not a goth. Raven, I've seen you live streaming, and you look like a goth. You're a goth, whether you admit it or not. Now go get tattooed. Don't rush it. Sarah Fantastic. Sarah, is it your birthday today or tomorrow? It's soon, right? Don't tell me I don't pay attention. I'm not a goth. Sure it is Sarah's birthday soon. Here's my goth card. Paranormal engineer, you are not a goth. I'm an alt, I think. I don't know. I mean, I used to get told I was a goth, and I wasn't. I just had a face full of piercings, used to wear eyeliner. I was covered in tattoos and wore black. Don't make me a goth. Part threatened to take me to a tattoo place. Thankfully, never made it to the convention. I've got one, but I can't have any more because my stupid MCAS reacts to the ink. Oh. What's an alt? Alternative. Alternative doesn't seem to exist as much anymore. Because back in the day, when I did this, I was a freak. When I had all my piercings, I was a freak. When I had stuff shaved into the side of my head on one side and long on the other side, I was a freak. Now everybody's fucking doing it. The biggest reason for taking my piercings out was because everybody was they weren't alternative anymore, so I took them out. And you can see the scars on my eyebrow there, where I had 3 in my eyebrow. You can see the scars on the bridge of my nose, where I had that done. I had my septum done. 3 in my lip. You like Sisters of Mercy? Absolutely, that makes you a goth. Absolutely. Can you imagine me and Parpel in a tattoo shop? The artist would have a fit. I can't imagine you pair being put together in the same room for longer than 30 minutes without somebody fucking throttling you. You also wear black on occasion. I wear black all the time, Mr. Don't Scare Clear, because unlike you, I have fat on my body. Oh, her birthday's tomorrow. Hey, I was close. Considering I keep getting accused of not hanging around in her streams or paying attention by her community. But you know, that's why I took my tongue piercing out. Everyone had it done. Yeah, mine came out years ago. 4 or 5 years ago. You have a poster of Edgar Allan Poe. Goth. I mean, we've got Edgar Allan Poe books in the living room as ornaments. They're not on the bookcases. They dotted around because goth, innit? We got a gothic living room. Sarah, Sarah, what time is your birthday stream tomorrow? Because if you're doing a daytime birthday stream, I won't do one the same time. The Vanilla Ice eyebrow. No, it's scars from the piercings. I didn't shave stripes. I did shave stripes in my eyebrows at one point. Laura Lee, thank you for the £5. Hello, Mr. B and family. You all good? I'm a gardener. I know a lot of poisoning. Seed packets everywhere now. His partner very nervous, understandably. This is why you've got Sarah's birthday mixed up with your own. Fuck off, Mike! Poor Beardo, he's not special anymore. Hey, I'm special. Just got the Back to the Future Lego car. Need to lose some weight first, then have a tattoo. If your weight's up and down, it'll fuck your tattoos up. You'll end up with a misshaped... I mean, I was 15 when I got my bat, and it's so out of shape because I didn't have... I had, like, waste pipes for arms. They were just these skinny little bean balls. There's the Diary of Aleister Crowley, a bookshelf, apparently. So I had that at one point. I had the Satanic Bible as well, but I had a lot of satanic stuff when I was a kid or a teenager because it freaked my mum out. She used to hate the fact that I had a Marilyn Manson poster in my bedroom with a pentagram and stuff on it, and she hated the fact that I had satanic imagery all over my bedroom and I had a Baphomet statue. I was never a Satanist. I just did it to freak my mum out. Have you seen Angelo Parenti's tattoos? I have not. I also... I mean, this wasn't really that long ago. Probably about 12 years, maybe 13 years ago, come to think of it. I bought, on Amazon, you could put your own design and then get a tattoo transfer thing. So I sent off My God Has Horns with 666 and devil horns on it. I put it across my throat. Slapped my throat a bit, sent a photo to my mum. I've had a new tattoo. I didn't hear from my mum for ages. And I rang my dad. I said, Mum's ignoring me. And he went, yeah, she thinks that tattoo is real. I said, it is. I'm like, no, it's not. I can tell. Alright then. But yeah, my mum flipped out. Like, literally threw her phone at my dad. Like, look what he's done. Look what he's done now. He's disrespectful. And my dad looked at it and he went, the fuck do you expect? He's an idiot. And then he realised when looking a bit closer that it was a transfer. Laura Lee, thank you for the 5 gifted members. Thank you very, very much. I've tried emailing you a few times, but it hasn't worked at real evidence. Do it with AI now. I know, I might use AI and put like a teardrop tattoo on my face and send it to my mum. What do you think of that? See if I can get her to bite. Because the one rule... well, there was 2 rules. My mum said never to tattoo my hands, neck or face. Well, my neck is tattooed both sides. My hand is tattooed. My thumbs are tattooed. If I did my face, I think she would fucking kill me. My mum cried when I got the first tattoo. It's the Mark of Cain from Supernatural. I got a Supernatural blade over there, signed by Crowley. You can just see where my finger is. Tattoos of the eye and how to place it. Do you know what? I've been looking at maybe doing something different with one end of the studio because I want to use the other PC, so you're not always looking at the same thing. And I took a photo of my studio with AI and was like, how can I make this better? And then put in different ideas and stuff. AI is pretty good at shit like that, giving you ideas on how to change a room and stuff. TikTok is full of AI pranks, usually from builders. The contractors freak out so badly. Angie Metzner, thank you for the membership. I appreciate you. I think my mum threw a fit at my first couple, but then stopped caring. The thing is, my mum's got like 18 tattoos now. For years, she didn't have any. Then she had a little butterfly on her shoulder. And my dad flipped at her because he didn't like tattoos. Now my dad's got like 3 or 4. They just started much later in life once they stopped shouting at me for it. Beard, so your thumbs were your most painful? Yes. Yes. Those were horrid. And look at the state on them. The ink didn't take. They swole up really bad. My hand, which everybody I know that's had their hand done, it swells up. Mine didn't swell up. My thumbs, they were painful for like 3 days. Swollen up and stuff. And I was looking at the scabbing like, yeah, that shouldn't scab like that. Went back to my cousin, because my cousin's a tattooist. He's got a shop not that far from me. And he's got a tattoo in his thumb. He didn't do it himself. Somebody else did it. And his did the exact same thing. Beardo, you're naughty, winding your mum up. Mischievous. Laura Lee, thank you for the £2. You have got no idea the things I've done to my mum. I have really, really, over the years, taken the piss out of my mum. Not nasty, winding her up. Like when she watched The Haunting of Hell House when I was a kid. The original black and white one, and it scared the shit out of her. And as young as I was, I knew what was funny. And our electric fuse box was inside of a serving hatch between the dining room and the kitchen, so I got in there and turned the power off. My mum, as she put her hand in and turned the power on, I grabbed her arm. She got so scared she peed. And the other one, I watched an episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You may remember this episode, where he records the lottery and then he plays the lottery on tape the next week to Uncle Phil. To the butler, Jeff. They play the lottery from the week before to the butler and convince the butler he's won the lottery, and he's like jumping around like, I quit, and tells the family he hates them all and stuff. I did that to my mum as well. And my mum had just picked up the phone when my dad realised that the VHS was playing, and he was like, you little bastard. But yeah, I convinced my mum she won the lottery as well for a prank. I used to think about ink and the immune system. The original Haunting was scary as fuck. Who's holding my hand? I think it's from the 60s. It's old black and white film. The Romans introduced daffodils to Britain. If they fell in battle, they would eat the bulb and die with mercy. The bulb was narcotic, and the soldier's pain would be numb until his death. Hey, there are things you learn. Appreciate that. Beardo, you're horrible to your mum. I'm still horrible to my mum. I'm still horrible to my mum. In a joking manner. I'm not nasty. When it's funny, I'm nasty. Like when my mum comes over, she'll be like, Joe, it'd be really nice for my son to come and visit me, and I'll do the following. Yo, I'm a successful businessman now, don't you know? You visit me. She'll be like, well, you can't spend like a Wednesday evening. No, I can't. You come to me. She knows I'm joking, but I do forget to go there quite often. Or there's the, do you want to come to us for food? Absolutely fucking not, mum. Why? Because your cooking fucking sucks. And it does. Her cooking is awful. She knows it's awful. I consider playing a Nuclear Alert, but that's far too plausible nowadays. Yeah. Is the pre-Scottish footage going to be on this channel or the other? It'll be on the other channel. Anything paranormal related is the main channel. Anything else is this. I should take one of those narcotics before I watch the fakers. Hey, Mike, real evidence. My Thursday night video, I've caught Barry Guy faking again on his The Ghost Guy channel. I've got him again. Beardo, so mean to your mum. Hey, in my defence, my mum is not above pranking me. My mum has pranked me on occasion. Nowhere near as evil as me. She tries, bless her. Put headphones on my brother and play death metal while he was asleep on full blast. Idea from Back to the Future. I'm 50, I don't have any tattoo. If I have psoriasis, I was 16 and told the ink and needles wouldn't be good for it. That's why my legs, Scouse Louis, that's why my legs are not tattooed. When I get flares up, my legs normally get it, and tattooists won't tattoo over it. Beardo, don't be mean to your mum. Hey, listen, if I was nice to my mum, she'd be worried. Welcome back, Lycan. Yeah, if you've got psoriasis, can do weird, like scar tissue. Obviously, if you've got psoriasis and it's scarred you like it has with me, I haven't got many, but you'll get like these little brown patches or lumps. He moved the chair. That's it. Yeah. Have you seen it, Mike? Have you seen the mask? I'm fucking convinced it's a mask. Just a square area and then a blue flash of light before the chair moves. That's tomorrow's video sorted, and tonight I've got a top 7. Found a new top 5 channel that can't count. They've got it as well. My mum pranked me by having me. One time my brother pissed me off, so I hid a glass of milk in his room and completely forgot about it. He complained for weeks that his room smelled before I remembered. That's amazing. Thing is, if you guys knew my mum doesn't want to be known on the internet, and she doesn't want to ever appear on the chat. If you knew my mum, you would know how risky it is for me to prank my mum. Because my mum, as small as she is, my mum's like 5'3". My mum is not above trying to beat the shit out of me for pranking her. My mum will swing for me. My mum's nuts. Don't know where I get it. Psoriasis, I've had that for years. Only thing that helps me is the sunbed. We had a lot of people say sunbed. I've been using bee venom oils, and they've really, really helped me. I used to get those red patches there. Oh, it used to. For years on this channel, I had those red patches either side there. And they pretty much gone because of the bee's venom. It stings like a motherfucker if you've scratched it, but it works. Don't think the Iceland delivery is coming today. The rain is pissing down. Ours came this morning. 98 likes and only 199 in chat. Come on! Smash the like button. It's only showing 1 for me. You've got to update it. Because it doesn't update in real time. If I refresh it, but it's 98. As you were! Come on, you lazy bastards. 100 of you haven't pressed the like button. Chop chop! Yella! I've not looked into it. I was going to circle back around to it. I'll have a deeper look when I get home after work. It's either masking or he moved it with... I think he's moved it with his foot, but he's masked that he's moved it with his foot. You can kind of see the legs, but something snaps on, and his audio recorder got in his hand, and the top of it bends. I once sprayed perfume on my brother's light bulb so it smelled whenever he turned the light on. My mum thought he'd been sneaking girls into the house. He shouldn't have stolen my shiny Pokemon card. If that's all you did for a shiny Pokemon card, you're a nicer person. I mean, I don't collect Pokemon, but if somebody fucked with my collection, God help the revenge on them. Bee venom. Yeah. Yeah. I'll show you now. That's not the brand I use, but bee venom cream. Soothing, support for joint... Oh, that's not the stuff I use then, but... It's like bee venom moisturising stuff. And it actually works. There we go. Bee venom psoriasis cream. This is it. Bee venom psoriasis cream. Bee venom psoriasis cream from New Zealand. This is the only thing that has ever worked on my psoriasis. It's fucking fantastic. It stings like fuck when you put it on, especially if the skin's broken, but it is so good. It's the only thing that I've used for months and months, and it still works, because normally my skin seems to get used to stuff and then stops working. This stuff's fucking brilliant. It has cleared up my... There's areas where I've got like really tough psoriasis. My elbows are even cleared up now. But there's areas I get it where it's... The only thing I can't... Like my scalp, I can't put it in my fucking scalp. And that's where it's worse for me. But yeah, that bee venom from Amazon is absolutely fucking fantastic. Or if you're allergic to bees... I'm allergic to bees. But that stuff's fine for me. I'm not telling anyone with an allergic reaction to bees to try it, but it's been okay for me. Because when I bought it, because it worked for my brother-in-law, whose psoriasis is far worse than mine, it worked for him. So I was like, right, I'll try it. And I was really nervous, but I was like, if I start swelling up, I had a little patch on my wrist, and I'm like, woohoo, I didn't die. But obviously, yeah, if you're allergic to bee venom or bee stings, don't try it like I did, because it's fucking stupid. Got arrested buying bee venom once. It was a sting. Oh, you dickhead. Ah. Hey, good afternoon, Parole by the Sea. Gotta go again. Be back soon. Megan, you're dipping in and out more than you drop your kegs. What are you doing? Have you tried any of the Balmond's products? I can't remember off the top of my head. Sorry for discussing my ailments in chat. I don't care. Drag on. Yeah, I'm allergic to bee stings, but the bee venom has been fine with me. Obviously, I didn't test it on my face first. I want Latin, Hebrew, Greek protection symbols on my first tattoo. I love all aspects of mythology and history. Get Viking ones. I use it in a first aid kit, surgically clean as propolis. Huh? Use bee venom in a first aid kit. Is that what you're saying? Also, the Naughty Care Take a Scalp Serum is amazing for dry itchy scalp and set off my dodgy MCAS reaction. What's MCAS reactions? I still haven't done the UFO site, because by the time the busy summer had sort of drawn to an end, the weather's been shit ever since. But I will be going. I know exactly where it is. 3-year-old brother phone is a pain. What? Propolis is a miracle. Manuka honey is extensively researched in New Zealand and now used in dressings. It's really good. I've heard about that. I have heard of that. Did you know some people are immune to poison ivy? What a superpower. It's not a superpower if you're immune to poison ivy and it's played by Uma Thurman. Because then you'd just, yeah, poison me. I'm off, guys. Be safe and be weird. James, we will continue to be weird, yet safe. I will be weird, but not safe. There you go. There you go. Naughty Caretaker Scalp Serum is amazing. I'm going to have to look at that. I'm not immune to poison ivy. She's fit. That's probably the hottest she's ever looked, to be fair. Look forward to that. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get away with camping in that forest, though. My dad has a problem with his leg breaking out in sores, and they use Manuka honey dressings on it. I've got mast cell activation syndrome. Basically, I release histamine from them excessively in response to pretty much anything. Food, perfume, detergents, drinks, other smells, tattoo ink. Mast cell... Alright. I've never heard of that. Interesting. Latest, James. Manuka honey is well expensive, £40 a pot. We've got it here because the daughter uses it for something. I think she cooks with it. Isn't Manuka honey basically toe jam? No! I'm thinking Veruca. Oh my god. Ah, Gotham's Poison Ivy and Lake Bell's Poison... I didn't watch Gotham long enough to see Poison Ivy in it. CBD is amazing for restless legs. Joshua Burrows, hello. You know, you could get away with being camp in a forest, I believe. That's not what I meant! Idiot! Sorry, I didn't mean to use a slur there, you moron. Carrot, I'm allowed. Beardo camping in a forest looking for Bigfoot alerts. No, it's a site of a UFO crash, apparently. Fantastic. Did you answer me? What time is your birthday stream tomorrow? Because if I do have my Thursday daytime stream, I don't want to run into yours. Answer the question, Fantastic. Or walk the plank. Love and honey, got to pay attention to the MGO rating though if you're looking for the medicinal benefits. No honeybee is worth 40 quid. I got stung. Oh dear fucking God. Your jokes are terrible, chat. See, Sarah, she's come in here, she's typed something and she's left. That's what I get accused of. Sight UFO crash, that's wherever I was born. I mean, you are a fucking alien. You can't be human with the digestive system that you've got. It's like a Play-Doh factory. He eats and then he runs. Because it's gone straight through. Bizarre. I answered you, pay attention to chat, 2 PM tomorrow afternoon. Right. So my 2 PM usual stream on a Thursday, guys. I'm not going to do it because it's Sarah's birthday and I'm a nice person. So I won't be live at 2 PM on Thursday. I'll spend the day with my wife instead. But please go and check out Fantastic Publishing's birthday stream. It's me being nice again. Get just into 4K. Celebrate Fantastic's birthday. Girly Twirly, thank you for the gifted membership. Appreciate you. Cheryl was here. I haven't seen Cheryl today. She was here yesterday. She was in yesterday. She's always lurking. You may not see Cheryl's name in the chat, but she's lurking. Because when the trolls turn up, I see Cheryl's name banning them. She's always there. Coombsy has E. coli. He doesn't have E. coli. He's a Play-Doh. Coming in with Beardo saying he's a nice person. He lies, people. He lies. Fuck you, Mickey. I'm lovely. Funeral home's a great place to work for introverts. Don't have to talk. True. Sarah, Beardo is choosing his wife over you. Shocking. Listen. Sarah will like it or lump it. I'll probably be able to pop in for a bit to wish her a happy birthday. Now, despite the grief that me and Sarah may give each other on occasion, I'm actually very fond of her channel and her content and her community. I'll have you know. Otherwise, like, fuck your birthday, I'm streaming anyway. I want to play Call of Duty. Girly Twirly, thank you for the membership. Leanne, get off my lawn, Parazone. Thank you for the membership. Ooh, Plague Doctor Mask. I've been tested. I ain't got shit apart from the Play-Doh out of my butt. You need to get tested again, man. You do. I've never seen it before. I thought it may have just been a one-off thing, but you've been to South Wales twice. And you must have eaten 4 times, or maybe even 6 times. Breakfast and all that sort of stuff. You eat for numerous days, and every time you eat, you shit immediately after it. Like when we went to Comic-Con, you were literally putting the last mouthful in, like, need a poo, need a poo, need a poo. Sorry, guys, this is a shit conversation to be having. Bacteria apparently can't grow on it. Honey properties cause a natural form of hydrogen peroxide, which kills it off. Also helps people repel water. It's the Welsh air. Bollocks. Call of Duty is what I usually get in the middle of the night. My mum had an operation. They taped her eyes shut. She came back with big red stripes down her eyes. Oh, allergic to the tape. I'm allergic to certain tapes. My skin is shit. I can only use... I'm going to sound like such a fucking chauvinist now, but Mrs. Geek does... I'll do the washing, but Mrs. Geek buys it all, because I don't know what to buy. But I can only use Daz powder... And I can only use, I think it's Comfort Softener. If I use Persil or anything like that, the collars of my t-shirts burn into my neck. It's fucking weird. Steve Dodsley, hello to you. Poomsy. Poomsy. I like it. My skin hates tape, band-aids. Yeah, mine's the same. mixtapes of boy bands I'm allergic to. And me. And their hoodies, their aprons, their action figures. But I keep fucking getting them. It was literally a shit conversation. It was real evidence. It was. Are you live this Friday, Mike? Are you doing a live on Friday? I've always missed your lives. Because Fridays my days off the internet. If I put YouTube on the TV on a Friday, I'll get the look. What are you doing? Looking for a film? Press wrong button. Mrs. Geek makes me take a Friday where there's no internet. Not so much no internet, but no YouTube, no ghost hunty stuff, none of it. I can only use the same as you, Beardo. Yeah, I don't know what's in all of the other stuff, but I can't use it. But there's certain like shampoos and soaps, aftershaves. I've got to be really careful with aftershave. Diesel. My mum bought me Diesel once for Christmas. Sprayed it on, and then my neck just comes out in these big red welts. I hold on to my duty like a Scotsman trying to hold on to money. I get to take antihistamines 3 times a day. One of those times is my evening meal in the morning. One finally wears off. No social media Friday. Yeah, pretty much. I had a row the other week. Not a row, but you know what I mean. Because I was posting to Facebook and memes and stuff. She was like, day off. Basically, she's trying to stop me burning out. No, not actually. There's an aftershave called Diesel. I don't know. My mum's not very good at buying gifts for me on occasion. She'll buy me stuff that I don't like the smell of, but I'll put it on when I visit her and be like, oh, I'm wearing it. Baby skin Beardo. Pretty much. I'm just allergic to everything. Except food. I'm good with food. There's some cleaning stuff that triggers migraines. I can't blame people for being sensitive for various stuff. Doing groceries and dishes, thanks to the Hangout Beardo. Always educational. What have you learned today? Daffodils are poisonous and Coombsy shits a lot. It's like a baby. You just changed him and he goes again. Funnily enough, petrol was originally invented as a beauty product. Jewellery's fine. I can't wear gold. All my, obviously, I normally got my biker rings on. I got 2 chains around my neck. I got silver on my wrists. I can't wear gold. I blister from gold. Karate aftershave. I've never had that. It smells like Kung Fu. I've never used it. No internet. Where'd you live? The moon. Perfumes and dyes in laundry soap are killer. Yeah, Diesel has burnt my skin. Calvin Klein has burnt my skin. Sausage by Johnny Depp. That don't burn me. The scariest baby is the one in the Teletubbies. That little bastard in the sky. Agreed. We still have petroleum jelly. Oh yeah, Vaseline is petroleum jelly, right? Beardo, you shit multiple times on live streams. Chat, how many people have ever known me to go for a poo when I'm live streaming? I can't go near the detergent cleanser oil of a sodden supermarket or I react. Oh, are you that sensitive to it? I have to use products from Ocean Save and Eco stuff. Mrs. Geek buys a lot of the Eco cleaners. Are they better as well? Oh, the baby in Resident Evil 8. That thing. Oh, that scared the fucking shit out of me. The whole puppet house. Most of Resident Evil 8 wasn't that scary, but the dollhouse was fucking horrific. And that baby, when it shouts mama and it bursts through the door, I damn near shat myself. Oh, ain't good. Resident Evil 7, the woman with a vagina. I know all women, but she tries to envelop you in her vagina. But she bursts through a wall. Ah, man. You did on that 24-hour stream? Did I? I probably did. I ate a lot of junk food and drunk energy drinks. I probably had to. Beardo, do a poll. No, because you'll all say yes, because every time I walk out of that door for 3 seconds, you're like, he's off for a poo. I'm not doing a poo poll. Does Coombsy have IBS? No. It just goes straight. He's got like a downpipe. Coombsy doesn't have intestines and a throat. He's got a pipe. Straight through. Like a 1990s Vauxhall Nova exhaust. He's sitting on a commode. You can tell when he's going because his voice goes higher. Suck my ass. I would have got a free code for Resi 9 if I'd bought my PC a week later. Ah, no. Beto, we won't say yes. Just do the poll. Bollocks. Bollocks. I don't trust you. I do this fucking poll. Behave yourselves. Coombsy, it's like my husband with IBS. He poops right after eating. Caffeine bad. Just leave yes off the poll. You've got to have two. Beardo, a Vauxhall exhaust. Vauxhall Novas. You know, those little shit cars we could hear in a mile. Them. 1.1 engine. Wankers. You need a third option while sat in the I don't shit in this chair. I've been lurking, realise I've missed the shit talk. The Turtlehead stream. Oh. I've gone to the bathroom. The best of my knowledge, I have never gone for a shit when I'm streaming. 67% of you knobheads. Hey, Christian, I appreciate you. You definitely gone for a poo when you did the 24-hour stream. I might have had to, come to think of it, because there was a lot of sugar and stuff that day. I thought Meccano would have been easier than Lego. Boy, was I wrong. Yeah, Meccano's the grown-up version of Lego. Beardo was often singing his name on his keks with a brown pencil on street. Every time you go for a wee, you're going for a poo. I'm not! I think he just wears adult nappies. I do not! I said yes because you went for a shit during the 24-hour stream. Okay, apart from the 24-hour stream. Thank you, Donna Arnold. Thank you. I appreciate you, Donna. I appreciate any of you guys saying no. I heard the pop. You haven't heard the pop? It's my chair squeaking. Jimmy goes to poops regularly in a live. He's even joined the chat from the loot. What? Who does that? Who does that? Go live from the shitter. Do I pee sitting down? Only if I want a treat. Sometimes it's nice. Have a sit down wee. It's quite nice. It's exhausting standing up. If I had IBS, I would hurt after eating. Beardo's witnessed me just continue eating. True. Beardo thought you needed a fart, but a shat did instead. No! I've ordered the bee venom. Prepared to be amazed. Herman Miller come out. I can't afford Herman Miller. I voted yes. Thanks, Sarah. After my kindness to you today. Just can't get the staff. He's in the toilet half of his life. We all know when Beardo farts, he puts his mic on mute. I mute the mic and I pretend to cough. I see you got yourself in trouble this week, Beardo. Don't use slurs. Fucking moron. I genuinely thought it wasn't a slur, but apparently it is now. I'm not stopping. When it comes to peeing while sitting, it's just nice to have exactly. If I got the option to a sit down wee, sometimes I'm gonna do it. Crow would sit in a commode during his lives with an added BD. He hasn't got a BD. Somebody asked me, was I donating last night? Are you donating to Crow's BD fund? I haven't even got a BD. Stick a hose pipe up his ass. Once he gets that BD, he won't leave the bathroom. Beardo, why are you doing a poll about pool? It's my pool hole. A pool. See? See what I did there? I'm ending that now. 67% of you are assholes. Just saying. IBS and diverticulitis. Isn't diverticulitis, if untreated, really dangerous? I just trained my dog a poor man's BD. Ah, fucking hell. Fuck. Stu! You dirty bastard. And it's the bladder bet when you stand up as well. Yeah, but you can just sit there. Especially if you're checking your phone. You can just sit there. Just let it trickle with no... And you're like, oh, I've been done for 5 minutes. Never mind. It was comfy. Oh, dear. I think I just heard the front door. I don't know if it's my wife going in or coming out. Going in or coming... Yeah. Whatever. Shut up. You can't see and we. Yes, you can. Wayne, thank you for the membership. Appreciate you. You've pooped in a pool. What? I never said that. Claire has Crohn's. Yeah, I got to meet with Crohn's. He used to... Dean will remember this. He used to live stream, and he'd mention it every stream. And I accused him of doing it for sympathy. And he kicked off for me. So every stream I was like, Crohn's, you should have told us you had Crohn's. He'd do his nut. Angie Metzner, thank you for the £5. Slur and poo tax. Anyone who thinks those are slurs are soft as toilet paper. I absolutely agree. Moron is not a slur. Moron is Welsh for carrot. Good morning, Rawside. This is where everyone is. I noticed you were live the same time I was live, but 2 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Except tomorrow, because it's Fantastic's birthday, and I cancelled my live because it's a birthday. But now I'm thinking of putting it back on anyway, because she said I poo when I'm on stream, and I don't. Welcome in. The worst thing you can do is have Reddit app on your phone. Go for a poop, you waste hours. That's why I got rid of TikTok. It had nothing to do with the people on TikTok being inherently fucking stupid. I was sick of losing hours while pooping. My mate has Crohn's and had to have part of his bowel removed. Thankfully, he didn't have to have a colonostomy. Scary. No backsies for Beardo. Beardo, you made it a Twitch stick. Yeah, only after we mocked him for so long. Beardo, you were 100% pooped during a horror game. No, I did not! Doesn't count as a full poop. It was an excess spillage from my sphincter. Yeah, he did. We mocked him so much that he put a I Have Crohn's logo on his stream. It's clear on Biologic. I hate social media, but Reddit is my kryptonite. Reddit's fucked, man. I was going to do a video about Reddit ghost stuff, but it's so fucking bad. And they turn on their own people so quick over there. It's brutal. It's worse than Twitter. My dog found a full colostomy bag out walking and I had to do a tug of war. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'd let the dog keep it. Not that I've seen all of your live streams. I've never saw you leave to do a poo. There you go. My man. AV Stevie. Thank you, Stevie. Claire has had 2 bowel operations, 10 centimetres both times. Jesus. Hands doing a little better after the swelling they went down. Why did your hands swell? Sorry, I shouldn't ask medical questions there. Sorry. I just get really interested. Like if somebody's got an injury or an illness, I'm like, ooh, can I have a look? I'm very sorry. I actually did my nursing dissertation on the psychological aspects of stoma formation. Could have been so much better. One thing that gave me the ick as a nurse, so I studied it. Thank you for the £2, Laura. Beardo, so what? Even if you did, who cares? Just chat. They like to troll me, you know? Friendly trolling. 10 centimetres of the bowel. How big's a bowel? 67% say different. 67% of people in this community can suck my fucking ass. Lost 10 inches due to diverticulitis. Isn't that the thing that nearly killed Brock Lesnar? I'm not entirely sure what it... I know it's something to do with the bowels and intestines. I'm going to look this up. I don't understand and I want to know. Diverticulitis is the inflammation or infection of the small bulging pouches, diverticula, in the digestive tract, causing severe, often left-sided abdominal pain, fever, nausea, change in bowel habits. Treated with antibiotics, rest, and diet modifications. Though severe cases may require hospitalization or surgery, common risking factors include aging, low-fiber diets, obesity, smoking, and lack of exercise. Lower left side may worsen after eating. Severe cases, hospitalization, intravenous antibiotics, pain medication, some cases, fasting. I hope I've never got to fast for anything. Yes, that almost killed Brock Lesnar. Large intestine, 1.5 meters. That's a lot of intestine. Just woke up. Sarah, you still on night shifts? That's KB overdoing it. Sorry, I missed that then. I do apologise. I asked and then... Oh, I nearly timed somebody out then. KB overdoing it with the miniature builds. Ah, right. You have an autoimmune disease. Small intestine, 6 to 7 meters. There's a lot of stuff in there, isn't it? I don't know if it was... I'm sure I remember in school that if they removed your intestines and all your veins and arteries and laid them all out in a straight line, that is basically the circumference of the earth. And I'm like, that can't be fucking right. It was one of those things a teacher told me, and even as a kid, the teachers are fucking liars. Find out if that's true. You're back now until the end. Let's go! Fuck, I spelled the artery wrong. In the body, how eat. If all the blood vessels, arteries, veins, and capillaries in a human adult body were laid out end to end, they would stretch for approximately 60,000 to 100,000 miles. That extensive network would be enough to circle the Earth's equator more than twice. The teacher didn't lie to me, he got it fucking wrong. Twice. That's fucking insane. There's enough veins, arteries, and capillaries in the human body to go around the Earth twice. That's fucking wild. Wait, is that an AI answer? It is. It's an AI overview. Nope. National Institute for Health. Vascular system. 60,000 miles of arteries, veins, and capillaries lies at the centre of it all. Constantly moving blood around the body. This brilliant system carries 3 functions. Right. But it can go around the world twice. Holy shit, I thought that teacher lied to me. About once. No, he wasn't lying to me. He was just an idiot. He got it wrong. Fasting isn't so bad as long as you do it quickly. I mean, I fasted between breakfast and lunch. I mean, I haven't eaten lunch, to be fair. I moved my breakfast later, so I only have to eat twice a day because I'm still trying to lose weight. Have you seen the whole anatomy of the body's nervous systems? Much more freaky than a skeleton. Yeah. If you squish an air sac in your lungs, it would go to the size of a tennis court. Afternoon, Dee Dee. Is it learning time with Beardo again? It's always learning time with Beardo. Good, now apologise to your teacher. Alexis, I'm not apologising to my teacher. He was fucking wrong. He said once. It's twice. He's an idiot. He's a moron. What did I miss? I called one of my teachers out for lying to me when I was a kid, and he didn't lie to me. He underestimated that if you were to remove all the capillaries, veins, and arteries from the human body and lay them out in a line, it's big enough to go around the earth twice. That's insane. That's like that fact that we throw away enough Christmas wrapping paper a year to go around the world 5 times. I can actually believe that. We put a fucking dent in that. Vindaloo can travel faster than a Porsche. What? Oh, a sneeze. Human sneeze is incredibly fast, right? Human sneeze can generate speed between 30 and 100 miles an hour, travelling 15 to 45 meters a second. Those sneezes over 100 mile an hour, I reckon I do them. They're so loud. All I'm getting out of this so far is Beardo's using slurs. Shut up, you moron! You can crack a rib from sneezing. Can you? I've never done that. There used to be a rumour that if a woman sneezed, 12 times or something, they would, the big O. That's a myth. I don't believe it. They put a ton of artificial sweetness in it when I'm allergic to it. Never manage a second dose. Is a good way to extend dietary prep. I'm on a month of fasting now. I can only eat and drink liquids when the sun is down. I'd really struggle with stuff like that. Human sneezes. I sneezed that much today. With the flu, I went from Land's End to John O'Groats. Primary work. School. What? Primary school work. What is? Yeah, it was primary school where I was told about the veins and arteries going around the world. But the teacher was an idiot. Twice. Man batter gets ejected at quite some rate too. I'm not getting into that conversation. The geezer who sneezed on the back of my head in the cinema must have hit at least 65. I'd have hit him with 95. Put your hand up. Was it 1,000 mile an hour? That's a fucking stone throw in a pond. I'm not discussing how fast baby batter leaves a man's body. My husband has a chronic sinus issue from burn pits in Afghanistan where he's deployed there, and he has an issue where if he sneezes 4 times in a row, one right after the other, multiple times a day. I just puked up. It's chat. They've been rude. I'm discussing proper science, biology, and somebody turned it into baby batter. Powder prep shite earlier with a friend. How many viruses are inside it? What? PC? Loads. I think bull semen is quick. Oh. Why? Why, Dean? Why? Hey, Mike's Mysteries. Why would you bring a bull spunk in my chat? What the fuck is wrong with you? Well, some stuff said to be okay. There's something in the sand in Afghanistan that causes sneezing and it makes people weary. Us, we're being good. It's you, Beardo. You're a bad influence. You can't blame me because Dean just put bull spunk in the chat. Dean's fault. Where's all this going? I don't know. I was just talking about biology, you know? And the perverts in the chat decide to start talking a load of nonsense. Beardo talking about the speed of spunk. That was not me, that was you! I was talking about sneezing. I mean, technically, yeah, obviously the ejaculating is a normal human function, but I didn't want to go there. And then Dean starts talking about bull sperm. I didn't start the topic. You sure as shit ended it. Over a lifetime, you produce enough saliva to fill 2 swimming pools. Debs M. I could probably do that a night. Pretty sure horses' stuff is faster. Stop it. Please don't talk about baby batter so soon after pancake day. I didn't eat pancakes. Don't have to read it on the stream though, do you? Yeah, it's rude not to. People are talking to me. I can't ignore it. Do you think horse... Oh. What? Nonsense, it's still something because it's still a word. I'm not getting into what chucks his muck quicker because it runs faster. What the hell? Pancake Day is on Thursdays. No, Tuesdays. Tuesdays in the UK. Shrove Tuesday and then Ash Wednesday. Who's the slowest? You hate those 2 words, baby batter. Okay, we'll change it up. Somebody doesn't like the term baby batter. We'll have to come up with it. We'll use something else. Cock snot. If you guys want to try type about man glue, you have to call it cock snot. Every single Thursday is pancake day. Yeah, UK is 1 day of a year. 1 day of the year. Anyway, your resident ex-nurse also available to look at rando info on our stupid bodies and brains. Human bodies and brains are incredible. Snail spunk's got to be the slowest. Cream pie, never mind. Man juice, man glue. Right, we need to get onto a different subject. What about erectoplasm? Beardo, that's even worse. I know. Steel Panther called it baby gravy. What are we giving up for Lent then? Cocksnot, apparently. Need to push the heating up, yeah. It's so cold today in this end of Cannock. It's cold, yeah. Was it 4 degrees? The highest it's been today? I've got Olympic Games updates. I don't fucking watch the Olympics. Where's my weather? I'll tell you now. Yeah, 4 degrees. That's the highest the temperature's been today in South Wales. 4 degrees. That's shit. Absolutely shit. Like the hat. Not a hat. It's a headband. 100,000 droplets in a sneeze roundabout. Do sloths trickle? Guys, what is wrong with you? Didn't we have this exact same conversation last week? I don't think it got to this point where people are wondering what animal ejaculates the quickest. If that's staff show my granny's family is from there. A mechanic too. Yes, it's very cold. This winter has been horrible. Peter, we called weirdos for a reason. Absolutely. But I'm going to make a ban button for this stream, I think. Mechanic adjacent here due to family. 28 Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in English. And don't get me started on the 40 Fahrenheit, 40 centigrade. Oh, that fucked me right up, that did. Completely threw me off. Sloth sludge. Stop it! You're seriously worried about chat? I've been worried about this chat for the last 3 years. Love custard! Oh. Here we are sat on the edge of an ice storm. Should hit any second. Jesus. Ice storms. I don't think we've ever had an ice storm in the UK. Really cold today and the wind is impossible. The wind was quite bad this morning. It looks like it's cooled down out there now. -13 Celsius in Finland. Fuck that. Swift Sloth. 28 is minus 2.22222. Thank you, Angie. That is cold. Imagine driving a scooter in this wind. I used to ride motorbikes and the wind was my enemy. Especially if you were like passing a lorry or something and then a gust of wind hit you after you passed the lorry. Jesus. We don't suffer from madness in this community. We embrace it. Beardo created this community. Hashtag it's Beardo's fault. True. Love Custard is an outstanding band name. I bet there's a band called Love Custard. I'll bet you. There's not. Anyone want to start a band? Does anyone want to start a band? Because there's a song called Love Custard by the Pretty Boys. But there is not a band called Love Custard. Anyone want to start a band? Love Custard is an outstanding band name. It is, and nobody's taken it yet. I don't know why. There's a band called Bumsick. I can't even show the logo because it'll get me banned. So if you really want to get disgusted, there's a band called Bumsick. Go and look up their logos. I've actually seen them live. The Cure song would have been totally different if they thought of Love Custard. Oh. I was meant to go on the sunbed from Thrice, but it's too cold to go even though my foot is itching like a bitch. I'll cope. Wind is now mad out there too. Snow on the way, the weather says. We had a snow warning this morning, but we didn't get any. Stick to Samurai Pizza Cats. I like them. They've done a song with Electric Callboy. Can't play instruments anymore, but I can write the lyrics. It's all just going to be about spaff. Do you think Johnny Depp is in a band so Timu Sparrow can be too? Don't call me Timu, fucking prick. There's a band called Chunky Custard. Funnily enough, there is a band called Custard Love. Oh, there's a band called Custard, but they're from Australia. Who knew? Too many jalapenos and flashbacks of a pizza that had me melting. Jalapenos ain't hot. I saw they merged in EMP and I thought it was a random band. Looked awesome though. Nope, Bumsick are a real punk band. I played with them in Cardiff and they put a sticker on a guitar amp and I was like, I can't take that home, I got kids. Yes, it's that bad. Jack Beardo. Shut up, you penny shagging pervert. Samurai Pizza Cat solo project from Electric Callboy guitarist or bassist. I think it's the bassist, right? Oh, you don't know about... Never mind. You didn't see Bumsick on EMP. You saw Samurai Pizza Cats. Pig spunk... Stop talking about sperm! Samurai Pizza Cats are an even more insane version of Electric Callboy. They're a lot more insane, yet funny. There is a band called Goat Seaman. Aye, Captain. Shut up. There's a Peruvian metal band. Filth. I know, Gav. They've been absolutely disgusting. All of them. What's Forrest Gump's favourite pasta? Penny. Earth Sperm Gym. Oh my god. There's a band called the Hexham Heads. I need their merch. It's so cool. I'm going to have a look at this. That is pretty cool. Oh, look at that vinyl. I don't have a vinyl player. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I like it. The purple hoodie with a panda. I personally wouldn't wear that, but it's still cool. Yeah, that's cool. They have got cool merch. Electric Callboy got cool merch. I like band merch. Band merch is cool. As long as you can read the text. And that Samurai Pizza Cats one was officially close to being unreadable. Yeah, they merch game is on point. 18 quid for a t-shirt though. Oh. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. EMP with a ridiculous price. To be fair, I think it might be cheaper than my own fucking merch store. You need that merch. What's the best cheese in the Star Wars universe? Boba Fett. The vinyl is that was good vinyl. I had was it a Slayer vinyl I had where there was blood in it? Oh, actually, I think it might have been a CD that came with Metal Hammer for Christ Illusion. EMP used to be owned by Hot Topic. I thought they still were, to be fair. I need Samurai Pizza Cats and Dayseeker merch now. Stat! The only merch you need is Beardo's. There is Beardo merch. I've had an idea. Obviously, I've got a lot of people in the community that are into wrestling. I've already made it. I just haven't put it out yet because I don't know if it's worth it. Let me find it. Does anyone remember the Acolytes Protection Agency? The APA from WWE. And they had the APA t-shirts and then protection under it. What if I did BGS debunking? Beardo Gets Scared debunking merch. And on the back of the t-shirt, don't take this debunk personally. I think wrestling fans would love that. My own take on the APA merch, but for debunking. What do we reckon, chat? Good or bad idea? Search for Vintage Wreck. It meets Sons Band. Now the gold vinyl 10-inch of Aerosmith. Bradshaw and Farouk. Damn! Yeah, but my own take on it. I reckon that'd be a cool shirt. Dope as hell. Love it. I've got it done. I just need to upload it to the store. Get that made. Probably Beardo said you would hate it. Probably Beardo said you would hate it. What? Pericon has good band merch, even tour merch at times. Can we wear that to our first affiliated Comic-Con experience? Yes. Coomsy, my first affiliated Comic-Con experience. We'll put a door there as well. And people will have to knock the door and come in. And if they don't, shout at them, use the door! Even though they can walk around it. What do you reckon? Have his own for lunch, had to feed him. No worries. Not in the UK, but his merch arrives quick in any country. I always felt like Beardo would do the Karrion Kross gimmick very well. Didn't Karrion Kross dress like a gimp? Not for me. Motionless in my... Yeah, I don't like the band, though. Look up the band Oakley Dokley. I've seen them. I've seen them. The Ned Flanders tribute band. I've seen them. Shame I don't own any Slipknot. Wayne, lend the side down there. How did Darth Vader know what Luke was getting for Christmas? Because he felt his presence. Yeah, that was actually a conversation in your house on Friday, wasn't it, Wayne? I'll bring the door. They'll be like, why have you got a door? Simply say, brought it. I'll not simply say, I brought it from here. Don't fake it personally. Don't take this deep. Oh, I asked the pastor pervert about Dolmio. Did he threaten to punch you in the face like I thought he would? Because I think that if you showed a bottle of Dolmio or a jar of Dolmio to an Italian, they'd hit you in the face. I sent Spaghetti Paranormali images of my homemade bolognese earlier this week, and he was like, damn, that looks good. That ragu looks like ragu. My wife told me to stop impersonating Flamingo. I had to put my foot down. Oh my god. Oh my god. I bet they sell doors at Comic-Con. Let's just say, Beardo, you would not be Roman Reigns. What do you mean? Nah, I identify with the APA better. Beer swilling, beating people up. Possum for the 5 I sent, if possible. I can't do it on this channel, Wendy, I'm afraid. The Stream Deck just doesn't work on you. Is there even a way I could do it? Bear with me. I can do it this once. I'll open the file that's saved on the hard drive. There you go. Don't ask for any more because I'm literally going to go searching through my D drive to find them. But there you go. Wendy, he doesn't have the Stream Deck, and I don't have the Stream Deck in this, but I did it. 30 people have not liked the stream. Like the stream. Like it now. What does Pink Floyd and Dale Earnhardt Sr. have in common? The last hit was The Wall. I don't know who Dale Earnhardt Sr. is. Hey, do I have to ask, did anyone see the Brian Burkheiser interview where he tells a lot about what happened to him with I Prevail? I haven't, no. When there's a will, there's a way. Hey, listen. Now and again, I can go out of my way to make somebody happy in the community. I'll fucking do it, damn it. I'll do it. I'm seeing things flash up on the screen there. That's not in my chat. That's weird. I've already liked it, I have. That was very Welshy. Already liked it, I have. Whose coat is that jacket? I'll be there now in a minute. Go get that dinosaur costume on and I'll like. It's in the garage. Just shot that like button. Bullseye. Thank you, Donald Spears. I appreciate it. What time are we? Right, so I am going to come off an hour early because Mrs. Geek has actually got some time off work and she's allowed me to stream today. Yoda is a Sith. I've heard that quite a few times. Because there is no try, only do. It's not a good look for I Prevail. Oh dear. The Files, how are you doing? I like the stream. I liked it now. Thank you, Laura Lee. I appreciate you liking the stream and liking it now. How many likes have we got? I'm checking. I'm checking up on you all. It is 170 with 179 watching. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Horror Legend for the gifted sub. Lord Vasilis. I'm not on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sarah from Fantastic's birthday stream at 2 PM. So I'm going to take the day off and Fantastic. I'm giving her the slot. I'm giving her the slot so she can celebrate her birthday with you guys. Because I'm nice. Even though she's not in the chat anymore. Clam slam the like. Thank you, Megan. Clam slam in it. I'll unlike and I'll like it again because that works, right? Go for it. Bye-bye from here and have a lovely night with Mrs. Beardo and your daughter if she's around too. She's in work till 9 PM. It's blissful. Don't know if you remember me from Twitch. Hey, Biggie! Yeah, I remember you, Biggie, from Twitch. How can I not remember you? Scared the shit out of me for 3 years constantly. I like it now in a minute. That's nice of you, Beardo. You're a class act. I like to help out small channels. Or smaller channels. I don't want to call people a small channel because it seems like I'm trying to undermine them, or I'm not. Last night we got Justin Paranormal Monkey Podcast. We got him to 4,000 subscribers last night. He was missing a few. So the community did his thing. Great and very informative session, Beardo. I mean, we've learnt about different animals ejaculate. Thanks to you lot, you fucking weirdos. Yeah, I think Mrs. Geek is off Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Friday's the day off anyway, so I might do some gaming Sunday daytime. Gundam Roses back in the day. I don't remember Gundam Roses. That sounds pretty cool. Shadow Icy, hello. Let's go, Justin. Sloths have the slowest, horses have the fastest. Oh, are you paying attention? This is biology. Biology class with Beardo. Don't blame us for that. You lot started it. You lot started that. I just read the comments. Oh yeah, we did poisonous flowers and bulbs. We did animals ejaculate. We learnt that the human vascular system, if lined out in a straight line, wraps around the world twice from one human body, which is insane. What about platypuses? What? I'm around on Sunday. Got to take the hound to get his back teeth afloat. What? How do your teeth float? We didn't. We're innocent. Absolute bollocks. Cheetah muck should be the fastest. Flax don't lay eggs. Explosive rentals and my bowels. Alright, let me have a look, see if anyone's got anything new. We send everyone over to watch a video or something. Oh! Mike from Real Evidence has got a new video. Ghost Tech Solo Sessions. When your partner is a ghost in the next room. So guess where we sending everyone, guys? Not to Real Evidence. We're going to send everyone to Real Evidence. So he's got a new video, Ghost Tech. I've called Ghost Tech Faking on a couple of occasions. The Sheep has. I believe this is Mike's second visit to that channel. So do please go check out Mike. Be thanked you last night for all our subscribers. If it worked for you, you wouldn't have had so many. Oh, he definitely did. Definitely did. He private messaged me as well. Love you all, chat mods, Beardo. Such a mind of learning and information. Learning with Beardo. PBR John, how you doing? I'm glad I missed this one. What do you mean? Second channel's gone wild. I'm changing it from Beardo's Man Cave to Beardo's Gone Wild. Alvaro, you have just joined when the stream is over. That's on you, not me. My timings are 2 till 6. Apart from today, because I'm going to go and spend some time with my wife. Please do go check out the link at the top of the chat. That will take you through to Mike from Real Evidence. Thank you all for a fantastic, fun-filled day. Much love to you all. Beardo. Out. Denise fled. Hello, goodbye.
Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going nuts. You need a rock. Can I get a rock? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice surprise to get her off a bit. Whenever he's live with those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself.
This one's good. I just wrote a book on reverse psychology. Do not read it. Stop with the fucking tomatoes. And the cucumbers. Oh, come on, that was a good joke. Assholes. You're all banned. You're all banned. Every damn one of you. Banned. Even the kiwi throwers, the chili throwers, the coconut throwers. You're all banned. Lemons are included. Donald, what the fuck is that? What is that? No, that was shit. Laura! Get the hot dogs out and all. You're all banned. Bye.